Right.
So once it stopped crashing my audio, Travis tested it. Like we had a couple of our dev tests tested it, everything. Nobody was crashing. I was like, awesome, we're good to go. We're done. I can ignore this. And then I have Travis sending me you guys getting all like just saying you're crashing left. I was like, well, this is great. This is gonna be fun. But I might have figured it out. I don't know
Okay.
why a setting inside Wise changed. I didn't push the setting change because I want to actually find the crash myself.
Mm-hmm.
But I believe I might have found it. It's the only error that comes up when I use push to talk, so we will see.
Interesting.
And last night we ran with like 5 people just to test out, and it was fine. We didn't have any crashes.
Okay, then I'm pretty sure. So Wise has these things called audio objects. Audio objects give a precise, like a very precise location, whereas everything else is kind of like it's generally in that direction.
I see.
So VoIP should not use audio objects, but it was. So that's the only thing, just immediately looking, that jumps out. I don't know why that setting changed, but I left it to see if it crashes. I can change. Really cool about Wise is I can change it on my end, and it'll reflect just for me though. So then, if I get crashes playing with you guys, and then I change this setting, and I no longer get crashes, then problem solved, and I just have to push it so you guys can have it.
Ah, cool. All right, gentlemen and ladies, be ready for a server restart in about 3 minutes.
Yep, I'll burn another rep.
Yeah.
Hey, from with you.
By the way, Zach, would you like us to have mods on or no mods on?
As long as they're not like audio
They're not
mods,
sound. Yeah.
Yeah, then I don't care. I
Okay.
don't care. You can have whatever you want on. I'm currently downloading all your mods now.
Okay, cool.
All right, shut him down. So he wasted all his time.
As usual, if you get the audio bug, you can type it or just say it in Discord.
Yeah, so when I was getting it, if you change a couple of audio settings and then change them back to what you had it fixes it. But with this many people, it could be something even worse, and that would no longer fix it. But I learned when it was happening to me, I just kept changing my my channel config and the setup back and forth between different ones, and then when I put it back to the original, all my audio came back on. So hopefully, if that happens until I get the fix in, I'll let you guys know, so at least you can fix it yourselves if it happens again. Yeah, I'm just honestly so tired of this bug.
I can understand.
Really am. This one's driving me insane. And so, yes, I just want this one done and behind me, because I have, without telling you guys anything, I have a lot to do, and this is the last thing I want to be doing.
I understand.
So I just want it fixed as fast as possible. Yeah, so.
And we are very grateful that you agreed to show up and check it out, because it's not easy to get game devs to sometimes listen.
No,
but
I
it's
want
great.
to leave something I'm proud of. I don't want to, even if I were to in the future leave Microprose and Ground Branch behind and go somewhere else, if I leave something that's half baked, it just looks bad, and I also want to be like, I made that, I'm proud of it. Yes, that was me, instead of like shying away from it. So
Yeah.
I'll do anything to make sure it's fixed.
Cool. And server should have hit a restart. As you can see, people are not moving. Perfect.
Yep. It's restarting. I just tried to send a message.
Well, just for future reference, Zach, if you or any of the devs need help with something, let us know. We're always down to run some things.
I already told Sergio, I said, look, if these guys are willing to play with me and stuff, I'm going to turn to them for the big tests and bugs to find and help with. And this is my permission to all of you. If you find a game-breaking bug that makes it unplayable, like VoIP, you are allowed to just directly DM it to me. You don't have to go through Debug. You don't have to go through our public Discord. You can send it right to me, and that way I can just jump on it immediately. Anything else, just go the normal route. I know Travis and I think Scopey like to remind people not to DM the devs. I don't
Mhm.
care if
Okay.
if it's breaking my game. I want to know. I mean, as
Cool.
fast as possible. So you guys are allowed to DM me, or you can even tag me in here in your Discord. I don't care, whichever way is comfortable for you.
Sweet. Appreciate
Okay,
that, man.
fucking really sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sub is back up.
I'm pressing start on the event.
Thank you.
Nice.
So something I never tried. I'm still downloading. Do I have to restart my download?
Probably not because it's using
Okay, good.
Steam, right? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I've never tried to restart a server. I don't think actually that's probably something we should have tested, but I know we didn't.
Right.
So I never tested restarting a server while downloading. So
That
glad
happened
that's-
once with us. What happened was the person who was downloading, whichever mod they were downloading, it recontinued from the stop point. So there was no problem.
Oh, okay.
Or
So it's-
another thing that happens is it downloads everything, then kicks you back out to the main menu, and you're sure connected.
yeah,
Hmm.
that happens even without server restarts sometimes when testing. It kind of happens to the mod based off like the mods themselves, I think. I'm not sure. I didn't set up the modding system. That was a bit out of my programming league. So I kind of stayed away from it. I just set up the Wise project for it.
Hey, Honcho.
Who's running tonight?
You got it.
Yeah.
You got it?
Could
Let's
someone
get the
send
bell up.
Honcho the little insignia before his name?
Look at the bell.
Probably.
I've,
Check the
I've been
website.
trying, I can't get it.
I got it. I got Honcho.
The chevron.
Sorry, there's like 4 people talking on this one.
Click's water heater's spitting water, so we had the bell up.
Ah, I remember.
So it'll be back later.
No worries.
Oh, y'all look so
We really
cute.
should allow people to like customize their operator while they're downloading mods, because with big mod lists, I have a gig internet and this is taking a little bit longer than I thought it would. So
Yeah, I wish my
Probably-
internet was that fast.
I live way up in the mountains, so I just got this internet. Like, I had to have Starlink before because our
Yeah.
fastest internet speed was 5 megs.
Oh, Quincy's.
Yeah. I live in a cow town. There are like 700 people.
Hell yeah.
80% of them are old. The rest, like 10% are rich beyond imagination. And then the other 10% are just poor beyond imagination. And then you have Shaq.
Jesus.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's really funny. Shaq just moved up here. He lives like 40 minutes, 30, 20, 25 minutes from my house.
That's so
The
interesting.
Shaq?
Yeah, the Shaq.
Shaquille
He left his house in Florida and he moved up into Blue Ridge, Georgia. He had a house built and everything. When I first moved here, you could see his private jet fly in and all this stuff.
That's crazy.
People have seen him at the Walmart and stuff. I told my wife, I said I'm gonna go sleep at Walmart for a while until I see Shaq, and I'm gonna bring the kids with us. I'm gonna dress them up in like toeless shoes, so he buys the whole store for my kids.
That's so fun.
Something I noticed that I haven't been able to ask anybody in the community. Nobody's released an audio mod.
Oh.
Is it too hard? Are the instructions like, are they not understandable?
I don't think there's an audio problem. The game is
Because
pretty
the audio
sound
is
when it
pretty
comes to
realistic.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
how it feels.
Okay.
What I have seen is some modded weapons with custom sounds applied to them.
Oh, okay, cool. So people are using.
They're
Okay.
kind of few and far between from
Yes.
what we can tell, though, because it's so
Yeah.
much easier just to put a sound that already exists, like in its place, kind of.
Yeah, there's so many. That's the issue we're at now. Is we were going over if we're gonna add more weapons, stuff like that, and not to go into that, but I kind of pointed out, I was like, we have so many weapons that at this point, audio-wise, realistically, guns sound the same anyways in real life for the most part.
Yeah.
At least caliber-wise, unless they're like an AK, a super rattly gun.
Yeah.
And I was like, we can just reuse some sounds if we add more stuff, because Travis is pulling his hair out trying to optimize the whole process for the next update so everything goes smoothly. And so I'm trying to alleviate some work on his part by telling him we don't need too many more audios for weapons at least.
Just try grab stuff and I'll go talk to Mice.
Or can we get some guys pushing to this northern wall, getting prepped for their next route?
Right side, there we go.
Alright, so you guys feedback, give me some space.
Welcome, Voodoo.
Alright, real quick. Check one.
Good check.
Go check.
Has anybody noticed any more audio tearing?
Terry.
I don't know if this is a client issue, but when I use my push-to-talk radio button, the radio sound effect doesn't happen. So I don't know if it's on or not.
have it.
That's annoying. I'll have to talk to Chris with a K. When we switched to the gas system, a lot of audio stuff kind of broke. Like, I'm sure some people might have seen when you zoom in and out on your scopes, you don't hear the clicks anymore. And some people, they can hear the clicks. I went into the project, all I did was recompile that part of the gas system. That's it, that's all I did, and it works.
What do you want, sir?
So there's something going on with the gas system where things are getting dereferenced, so I'll have to talk to Chris about that. Because the radio works. The radio, like, little click sound works for me. Yeah, I'll have to talk to Chris about that. That's
I got good news for you. It is hit or miss because it's working outside the shoot house, but not inside. Flash.
Jesus
That's weird. Okay, I'll have to look into that. Maybe sound for some reason is being attenuated when it shouldn't be.
Flash.
Eagles moving up the back of the shoot house over.
Copy, bro.
Heard. Be advised, you got eagles in that
Swing
center
it.
hallway. Check your fire forward.
Good
Able
copy, you got Eagles
offset
at
to
the
your
adjacent.
sides.
Over.
Clear.
Copy.
Right side. Friendly internal.
Roger. 2 more. Feed, go up.
Sierra 102, be advised, you got friendlies taking the western room.
Whoa.
Fire to the northwest.
02 Sierra 1, good copy, you got Eagles taking the deep eastern room. Over.
Coming out.
Can't even open this door for some reason.
Back off. Flash is ready.
With you, Mouse. Tech point. It's yours. Copy. Got you.
Alright, everybody stop. Come here.
Andrew. Copy, Eagles. Copy.
Index. Go into this room. wiped us all. There were 5 people out in the hallway when we hit this room. Anybody see the issue with that?
How many came into this room? It looked like you had plenty in here, so we
We have
bypassed.
3.
3?
What
Damn.
is the
Okay.
what is the minimum? Enter a room if you have the numbers.
4.
Alright, out, we're running again.
Okay, go.
Out front. Let's go.
Go.
If you assign a team lead,
Everyone out front. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
no, you make it distracted with
I need 8 volunteers.
Viper.
Run. Go to the shoot house for volunteering. Not shoot house. Go to the plane. Go. Go. Go.
Flash.
02's moving.
Flash. Someone give me a
0-1
flash.
is moving.
Who's behind 4-2? On the left.
05.
Flash.
Copy, prep. Sending.
Send it. Yeah, how you feed it left. Let's go to the left.
Flash.
Squeeze, squeeze.
Prepped.
Oh, you guys are in the plane. Okay, that makes sense.
Clip. Goody. Clip. Step back up. The door.
Zipper, zipper, zipper. Last.
We're going in that way. With you, Viper.
Hey, for.
Need 2 more.
You're on it.
Everyone meet outside. Shoot house. Wait, that's alpha. When your rep's complete.
Copy. Push up. Prep that flash.
I got flash.
Enemy
No
kill.
worries. Send it.
What the? Oh,
Clear. All clear on deck.
Outside shoot house Bravo. Let's go. Outside the warehouse. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
what the fuck?
Alright, before we get a map change, has anyone encountered an audio bug?
Negative.
Negative.
Alright, if you haven't, crouch. It's like Thumper and Viper have had audio bugs?
Yes.
What is it?
Yeah,
Terran.
I'm pretty sure I can't hear some people, but I can hear other people.
Okay, cool. Stand by. When did it start?
I can never hear you, Jester, in game when you use like VoIP or anything. But like I can still hear like nature sounds whenever. It's just the people talking what I can't hear.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
So just a few people randomly, huh?
Yeah, I know I can hear Echo, Viper, Waxy Opera, and Gone. So for sure. Jester I can't
Randomly
hear.
selected.
Can you hear me on radio?
Yep, I can hear Waxy.
This might be a stupid question, but
It's
are you
Marley.
sure he's not muted?
No one's muted on my side.
Okay, cool. I've got it noted down. We'll get a map change here and then we'll move on.
So then, Jester, could you hear me?
Say something in game.
Hello, Jester.
No, nothing.
Okay.
Can anyone
I
hear
can't hear
Thumper?
him either.
I
He's-
hear him.
Yeah,
He's
I can hear
quiet, but I
Thumper.
hear him.
Yep.
I heard him. It was a bit quiet, but
Is anyone even having trouble like interacting with the door? Because I know when I was on point a couple of times, I couldn't interact with the door.
I did.
Yeah, that
last
happened to
time,
me.
Shootout.
but
Tap
that
alt.
wiped me out
That'll
quickly.
fix it.
Tap alt.
Yeah, it's your, for whatever reason, the alt keybind is getting stuck.
Yeah, right.
Hello.
Hello there.
Hear you. Hello. Okay, just making sure if it's not low or not.
Your volume is still low, probably picking up the wrong mic.
Alright, cool. Stand by for map change.
Are you wearing knots, by the way?
Oh no.
Oh, you know. Okay.
He's not wearing them.
As in like they're down, you mean?
No,
Mhm.
Zach, do you need any assistance getting into
If
the
it's-
server?
Oh no, I'm just I was just changing my loadout. That is
cool,
all.
cool. I saw your message too late. My apologies.
Oh no, you're good. You're good.
Hey, I have a question for you, Zach. Since we're in some downtime in game,
Go ahead.
do you know why the choice was made to change the running animation?
Because we were changing all of the main animations. I think we were going through crouch, walk, all those directions. The different speeds. Same for running, walking, sprinting. I think we were just updating because we got access to mocap. So a lot of stuff is just being transitioned. Not everything is going to be transitioned to mocap, but we own a mocap suit now.
Oh, I love motion capture.
That's
I believe,
so cool.
or we had a mocap. I can't remember at this point. I know one of our animator. He used to work at, what is it called? Killing Floor. That game, Tripwire. There we go. Tripwire Interactive. He used to work there, and his brother works there. So, I think they're talking. I'm not 100. I don't really, to be honest with you, I don't pay attention to other people's departments too much because then I get distracted because I think everything's all cool and shiny and new, and I want to look into it, and then I get behind. So I get to see everything as it comes across my plate, for the most part. But yeah, we were just working on the new animations. I can't remember if they were just going to be tidied up. We were going to send them off to get mocap. We bought a mocap. I know our animator went to like a motion capture convention, like on his own, just to see the new stuff coming out, things like that. But I'm not entirely sure on everything he did there.
Gotcha.
August, you're going to be Bravo's team lead. Gone, you're going to be Charlie's team lead. And Aiko, you are going to be Alpha's team lead.
Understood.
Alright, cool.
Echo,
Get in the server room
Echo.
accordingly. Let's go. Charlie and Bravo being the larger elements. Pick one special weapons individual, either DMR or MG. And give me like 10 seconds, I gotta pee.
I'll be there in like 5 seconds. I had to completely rebuild my gun
Okay,
for
thank you.
some reason.
Hold up, August. Playtime or spyglass? Copy.
August, did you just talk there?
I'm talking right now. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yeah, now I heard you. For a second, I couldn't. Wow.
Copy after
Yeah.
silence.
Start talking and don't.
I don't think I can hear you, August.
Gotcha. I'm talking right now. I'm doing a continuous speech with my mouth and.
No, it's just a thumper issue.
There we go. Yeah, I can hear you. Good.
Yeah, that was weird.
Alright, who are the team leads again? Me,
Echo.
Me.
Nico, and August.
Yeah.
Alright.
And Viper is grabbing a special weapon system.
We can still talk shop though while he's doing that.
Viper, what are you grabbing?
DMR.
Good, very good.
Yeah.
I know.
Have our special weapons been assigned?
Viper is running DMR.
Rad.
We're all good on Charlie. We don't need one.
Alright, cool. We're gonna have a 1001 infill. There's approximately 23 contacts on target. All are expected to be trained and experienced fighters. We are looking for a laptop-style intel device. The areas of interest are going to be the plane, the hangar, the terminal building, and the fuel tanks. Does everyone copy?
Good, good.
Copy.
Sir.
Alright, sweet. Team leads, you have the floor.
What are we thinking?
Well, you have a DMR
I'm
on your
thinking
team, don't you?
the element with the DMR spawns hills south and holds the airfield down, kills as many as they can. The rest do spawn main gate and divert to terminal and hangar simultaneously.
My audio cut. I'm clipping.
Can I throw in another suggestion? in the hat
Gotcha.
here?
Go ahead and
Yeah.
fix that like ASAP.
I was gonna
Copy,
say
I'm
the
disconnecting.
team goes
DMR
main
element.
gate, and if they can take
Roger, roger,
control
roger.
Hold, I
of-
can't hear you.
Yeah, I think my audio also died.
Like completely?
Completely.
You know, I can't hear anybody in game, and I don't think I can hear any in-game sounds.
If you want to, you can go to the shooting range and just fire a few rounds, see if it makes a sound.
Anyway, I was thinking they go main gate.
No
so
sound.
They can take control of this building here,
Gotcha.
and then they can
Hey,
provide
reload.
support
Hey,
each
hey,
direction they
Phantom,
go
real
to.
quick, jump into
Whereas
the I
they
guess
can
the
kinda
training
limit it
channel
here.
or something that I can jump in.
Alright, I'm back. Mic check, mic check.
Yeah.
Check,
Yep.
can you hear me?
Good check.
Good check.
All right, Gun. What are you saying?
So I was thinking that August's team could go main gate. That way they can take control of this building here, and provide support all over instead of being kind of limited to these three directions here. That is just an idea.
Okay. So we can't all
Sounds good to me.
spawn in main gate though. That's the problem.
We can work around that though. I'm saying.
I'm thinking we still
August,
do
what's your
Hillside.
plan? Oh, are you the leader or Viper's leader? I forgot.
No, August
I'm
leader,
leading Bravo,
but I'm
I,
just
I,
giving a
I,
suggestion.
I like Hill South because we can lock down that whole area and then rotate accordingly to get a better angle.
Correct. I mean, the distances we're dealing with from the terminal isn't big enough that we need a full DMR there. So what I was thinking is, even if one of our teams captures this, we can still provide some overwatch for you guys to pull in if you need to, you know? So my
Yeah.
idea is August team goes hill south, sets up security, takes out whatever targets they can from different angles.
Change rifle.
The rest of us go in here. One team goes to terminal building, one team goes to hangar. Doesn't matter which one. Once we clear these two, August team pulls, joins us, or pushes in front of us to go here. And the main assault team will push into airplane, is what my idea was.
Which teams are
I'll
these?
do what I'm told.
Alright.
Gotcha.
I like it. Is everyone set and ready?
So, for people who have not heard the briefing, I'm going to read on the radio one more time. If this is not correct, let me know, August and Gun. Alpha is going to spawn main gate. August, what's your fire team?
Fire Team Bravo.
Copy. Bravo is spawning hill south. The rest of us are going to try to spawn main gate. Our objective at main gate is to go capture the terminal building and the hangar and clear this area out, while Overwatch team eliminates target all over the place. Once phase 1 is complete, phase 2 will be Bravo pulling towards us, setting up on terminal if needed. Alpha and Charlie are going to make their way into the plane. Now, which side of the plane people want to go to will completely depend on the team they're dealing with, but we can make entry in two different places. My recommendation is one team goes front to go up top, the second team goes cargo to go down in the plane. Once the plane is systematically cleared, we can make our way towards these fuel stations if that's an objective.
Everyone set and ready?
Yep.
Alright, burn the ships, let's go.
switches, just turn your master volume bar all the way down.
Oh, I'm
hit
on for
apply.
now, remember.
Turn your master volume all the way down, hit apply, then turn it all the way back up to 100, then hit apply again, and then should be fine.
Copy.
Holy shit. Nice.
Possible bug not being able to pull out your primary when you've got that Mark 18 equipped. Just keep
Hey,
an eye out
Voodoo,
for that.
why are you spawning in the wrong spot?
Yeah, well, actually, that mod is a bit buggy.
He was
We
told
should
to.
remove it.
If it's not the mod, tap alt.
We're missing people.
Alpha and Charlie. Oh,
Fingers crossed it works. Charlie, let's push to this north wall.
You got it.
Bravo, this is Alpha lead. Audio check, radio check.
Roger, radio check. We're setting up on the rocks to the southwest currently. We'll advise once we have positive overwatch for the whole area.
Copy that.
On your high.
All Bravo elements are cleared hot to engage all hostiles.
Alpha, going to move with Charlie up to the wall southwest and then push left to the
O2
hangar.
Sierra 1
Copy.
hold, I got a shot. O2 Sierra 1 if able, lob a frag to your direct right, over.
Hold tight, fellas.
O2 Sierra 1, good effect on target on the move, over.
Heard. Flip that corner. Moving. Left us. That gun down, gang.
Alpha, south. Alpha,
Mozzie pull.
south. Target plane.
If you get to, take it up.
Take on the plane build.
Second
Last
floor
one.
clear.
We just want him to not shoot at us, that's all. Good to
Go
go.
302, be advised.
Think
Terminal
we're
building is
missing
clear.
control,
Friendlies are going to
entry on
station
hangar.
outside, providing fire onto the tarmac.
Bypass.
Bypass,
move,
copy.
gents.
Moving up.
On the back door.
0302. How copy?
O2, good copy.
Opera with me.
With you.
Ready?
Prepped.
O2, wait one.
On you go. There you go.
Opening.
Send it.
O2, this is full. Runway is pretty clear on the top.
Clear.
Charlie, this is Alpha. How copy?
Alpha, this is Charlie. Send it.
Yeah,
Hangar is clear.
Good
Good
copy. If able, just hold your pause there. We'll start sending our guys over. And that way they'll have people at every building.
Copy that. Bravo, this is Alpha. We have cleared the hangar building. We'll clear the immediate area in front of us. If you have eyes in front of our building, let us know so that we can make a pathway for you to get here.
Roger that. The area in front and around your building facing us is clear from what we can tell. I have 2 Eagles moving towards the extraction area, kind of just clear it out, make sure there's no lingering hostiles. We are good to move to you whenever. Give us about 2 mics to rally up, though.
Copy. We'll set up security.
Understood.
Swing this door. Swing it
Yes,
like
swing it.
head on off by sniper. Swing it.
We have Overwatch watching, so let's set up security in this building, okay?
I got rear.
In and around.
Stepping out. About halfway to extract.
Immediate appears clear.
Clear.
2-2, this is 0-1. Understood. You and Phantom go ahead and pull back.
Clear.
Hey, do you want me to set up in that corner?
Set up in the corner. Voodoo, you have 2 IC. Set up people there. I got this angle.
Okay. Opera, Honcho. High low here, looking north.
Copy.
On the corner.
Bravo detachment, go ahead
Push
and
up.
pull hard. We got you covered.
Echo, I'm gonna pull to the front.
Alright, on your high.
All elements. Alpha is set outside hangar, west side, holding security.
Charlie
Understood.
acknowledges, still stationed in the terminals.
Alpha, this is Bravo. We have rallied up. We are at the southwest rock area, and we are ready to move to you.
Copy. You're good to move.
Bunch,
Roger
I
that, we are
recommend
moving now.
hugging the wall more. You're open to 2 angles, yep.
Thank you.
Charlie, this is Alpha.
Send it.
Our overwatch from the corner of the hangars has shown no targets from in the fuel tank area. Would you like to move, quickly check it, and enter the plane?
Yep, we'll break down. Move that way.
So just to clarify, you're entering cargo, correct?
A-firm.
As on your Bravo.
Yep, we are tracking friendlies. We're going to double time to the hangar.
Copy. Double time it to the terminal building. You'll be our overwatch element again.
Understood.
Awesome.
We're going to bypass hangar and move to terminal building. Time now.
Be advised, terminal is unoccupied. Cannot confirm if it is still clear or not.
Understood. We will keep our eyes open. Bravo, go ahead and rally on the main radio tower area.
All elements, this is Charlie. Be advised, fuel tanks is clear of intel. We're proceeding to the small hangar in the northeast corner.
Copy that.
Those eagles far
All
north.
Bravo elements, be advised. We are currently clearing terminal. We need you all on terminal.
Opera, can you do a quick check of the
Copy. Collapse.
Say again?
All elements, small hangar is clear. Charlie is prepped to infill complaint.
Check the small hangar for intel one more time. Just run through it and check. We are all
Move it
outside,
back.
so we should be good. So go back and check it out. Copy that. Alpha is holding position for a little bit longer for you guys to make entry. Then we'll move up to the front.
Copy, we'll start our movement across the terminal, or tarmac.
Alpha and Charlie, this is Bravo. We are in the terminal. It is all clear. We are establishing Overwatch now.
Heard. Advised, friendlies are approaching the rear of the plane. Entry time, 1 mic.
Echo,
Copy that.
negative
Alpha is going to
intel.
begin movement as well. There is no intel?
A-firm.
Copy. Alright, let's keep moving to the front of the plane. Let's go. Voodoo. You have point.
Crossing. Last.
Hey, Honcho, split off. Check those barrels on my left.
Charlie's entered the plane, moving through.
Yeah, good point. Check the left. Alpha copies. Alpha is about to make entry. 30 seconds.
Acknowledged.
Alpha regroup. Let's go. Let's go.
Going right.
Go left.
Go. Looking up.
Okay, okay. Hold on, blue brown. Grab your left. I got your left.
Pick a point, give me a flash up.
Copy.
I'll bet you.
Yeah, give me a minute.
All be advised, first floor of the plane is all clear. The southernmost stairwell
clear.
is cleared up to the halfway point. We are checking the second now.
Eagles
Copy.
coming down,
Cockpit
Eagles
is
coming
clear.
down.
We are making our way northward.
2 and
Watch
2,
your
left
flank.
and right. Opera, go right.
With you, Ancho.
We have bypassed the first stairs, moving further northward. You're clear to come up.
Right side, this hallway's yours.
Clear.
All elements, this is Charlie.
Contact on the
Do you
right.
have any intel as to where the intel would be?
I just lost audio.
Copy.
Okay,
Alright,
turn
stop.
go to
Security.
auto
Stop,
settings,
stop.
go to master volume, turn that all the way down, hit apply, then turn it all the way up and hit apply again.
Say again, all elements, this is Charlie team. Do we have any whereabouts of the intel?
Negative.
Master all the way
Set up
down, all the
security.
way up.
Yep.
Yeah, all the way down, then hit apply, make sure to hit apply, and then turn it all the way up and then hit apply again.
Voodoo, I want to get glass up there, see if you can check the tarmac for intel.
All
Thank
elements,
you.
this is Bravo. Interrogative. Did we check the fuel yard area to the northeast?
Affirm,
Affirm,
Charlie
the
cleared
fuel
the
is
fuel
checked.
area.
The only area not checked is the actual tarmac area with like random points and the random ladder.
Charlie's gonna move and clear that now.
Thank you, Charlie. Alpha
Roger
is open
that.
security from north of plane.
And then we have terminal area. Be advised, we have 8 mics left. Time on target. Over.
Heard. Alpha team, be advised, you got friendlies approaching
Opera, you got the
your
rear
direction
here, or you want to
from the,
be
from the
looking
tarmac.
into the
Check your fire, check your fire.
Oh yeah,
Nothing
let's
info.
switch.
Okay, you have a bigger scope than mine, so I was saying
Yeah.
use your scope to see if you can spot something. I got rear. Voodoo Opera, I want you to primarily look for the intel, okay? Like from your magnifying optics, see if you can spot.
Yeah,
it.
we
Honcho,
have
me
no
on
view
security.
here.
The wings got us blocked.
Never mind. I thought the cargo
I'll
loading
check
area may have
this
yeah.
way.
Yeah, take your time.
No.
Charlie,
let me
this
close
is Bravo. Overwatch is suggesting check in between all the cargo, like luggage storage containers, right next to the wheels of those vehicles. Make sure you don't leave no stone unturned.
Say again?
Make sure you check everywhere.
Heard.
Fuel truck at the luggage is clear. Moving to
The-
check jeeps. Over.
Hey, Opera, come with me.
Opera,
Let's
let me
check these things one more time.
Yeah.
Voodoo and Hancho stay here, help the other team. We'll walk through the plane again and check if there's anything like in a seat or something, okay?
Split.
201. All pics appear to be clear of any intel devices. Over.
For 102, we're going to push back to the oil tanks and check again. Once you cleared that, pull back with us.
Eyes on intel.
Oh my god.
All elements, this is Alpha. Be advised, we found the intel in a seat in the plane. We're grabbing it now.
Charlie copies.
Understood.
Waxy, go ahead and fall back. We are northeast of your pause in the defilade.
Got you, go.
Wing from cargo entrance. Exit. Hey folks, let's exit.
03, if able, stand by at that cargo exit. We'll bypass you and set a path to exfil.
Copy that. Cargo exit, so we'll go down here. Up, okay.
Bravo is standing by for next orders.
Stepping out.
Bravo, make your way towards the exfil as well with Charlie. We are holding in the plane.
Understood. We're going to double time and catch up to Charlie. Bravo,
Set up
be
security
advised,
here
we
and
are
hold.
moving north and then northwest.
Everyone be advised, you're gonna have friendlies waiting on the tarmac for your receival. Charlie, hold your pause on these trucks.
Bravo,
Contact front.
tarmac is clear. If you want to pull, you can pull.
Game crashed.
One contact down. Direct west.
Well, Charlie,
Bravo,
let's
last
focus
pull.
attention west. Over.
Hey, we got 5 minutes.
What are you doing, Echo?
Roger.
Acknowledge 5 minutes.
Alpha is holding until Bravo is visible. Then we'll move together.
Roger that. We are passing by the hangars now. We're going to relink here soon.
Hi there.
Charlie, do not supersede the
Viper.
Connex boxes. Over.
Keep going.
Okay, when the last element of
Contact
Bravo
west.
goes, we're moving. Copy?
Understood.
That's the last of them. Let's go.
Standing.
All elements push towards exfil.
Roger, moving now.
Contact down. Exfil clear. Push up.
Charlie, battle
Copy.
line, let's
Pushing
go.
up.
Bravo, battle line, take left side. Watch for friendly.
Alpha, battle line, right side.
Elements exfil is clear or collapse.
Intel's on smoke.
Scooch. Scooch.
Switch closer. Yeah.
Damn, Honcho, let's go.
Alright, cool. So, not too worried about debrief. That seemed to go pretty well. We'll get that here in a second. But overall, for everyone that's here, when you encountered an audio bug, was it after you tried to speak? Or, like, how did it occur? What was the process?
My audio bug happened when I shot the target.
Raj, were you attempting to speak while engaging that target using VoIP?
Negative after.
Okay. Thank you.
Was somebody speaking at the time at that moment?
I believe it was before.
So though it was complete silence. Nobody was talking at all.
Correct.
Okay.
Was people still having trouble with the flashbang even going off too? Because I can only just feel it. I can actually hear it go off as well.
Yeah, same with Frags.
Yeah, I think that has more to do with the audio separation between rooms. I think it's not quite there yet.
Copy.
Oh yeah. This map is. I didn't even work on this map, so there's issues with the spatial volumes on this.
Needs a little TLC.
Yes. Yes, it definitely does.
Cool. Let's get a new map. But before we do any of the team leads have any glaring issues that need to be pointed out?
No, I do not, Gun.
Negative.
I'd actually suggest compound, Jester. That's where
Yeah, that's our next one.
encountered most of the issues.
Alright, stand by for map change.
Eiko, is the ground part server on our new box?
Negative. It's the old box.
Gotcha.
Alright, everyone maintain your
I
kits
didn't-
straight to the ready room.
I didn't change any parameters because you're going to test, right? So I kept it the same.
Fair enough.
Echo.
Alright, Jester, what's the plan?
Hold on.
Oh, he's working.
Dominator. Oh well. So here's the deal, Teals. You have the floor, but before that, you're looking for again a laptop style laptop style Intel device. You have 4 key target buildings. You have 3 small villas, 1 construction site, and 1 large main compound. It's recommended that you attack the main compound as a full unit with all elements in place, and that you take the 3 compounds separately and then send one to break off to hit the construction site. Additionally, you have 3 infill options, all being small farmhouses approximately 100 meters off the main targets. Questions, comments, concerns? Oh, yeah, Thumper, I got you. So again, we're looking for a laptop style Intel device. There is 1 large compound. It's recommended that all elements assault the compound at once should you have to approach it. Additionally, there are 3 small villas in the northwest. It's recommended that you split because their size is not super huge, so you shouldn't need as many bodies. Additionally, there is 1 construction site that you will have to split some manpower to address. You have 3 infill sites, all being small farmhouses with roof access. Questions, comments, concerns?
No.
Alright, sweet. Then one last thing. There's approximately 27 contacts on site. Now that number may vary once you get to the target. It could be anywhere from 10 to 30. So just keep that in mind. You do expect there to be guys with explosives. S-Fest again, right? This is very much in Afghanistan, Hindu Kush region. We're in the mountains here. Guys are fucking here to win it or lose it. So expect explosives, expect bombs, mines, whole 9 yards. You see a guy and it looks like he's pulling something off of his belt. Shoot him in the face. As far as ROE, he's got the gun, drop him. They got some stuff we need. We're here to get it. Playing for keeps. Everyone copy?
Understood.
Sir.
Copy.
Cool, team leads, you have the floor. Maintain your current kits.
Have a DMR element for Bravo.
Good job.
I have an idea.
Let's hear it.
Alpha, Bravo, and Charlie spawn in these 2 spawn points. Bravo has the marksman element. They're going to stay on the southwest building. Clear as many targets as they can. Alpha is the smallest element. They will move towards the construction site and set up security here. Charlie, the slightly bigger team, is going to loop around, hit target buildings 1, 2.
Lost audio.
Same.
Anyone else hear that weird sound first, though?
Yeah.
It was like a cutoff.
Yeah, no, like I said, if your audio bugs out, just drag your master volume specifically, all the way down to 0, click apply, and then go all the way back to 100, and then click apply again.
Yep, that fixed it.
Yeah, that fixed it.
Yep.
Okay, good.
I also posted that
Worked.
in the GB general channel. So in case anybody in the future needs it, stuff like that.
Did you catch that weird audio thing, Zach?
Audio didn't cut off for me because I did the
Your
I
side
think the
fix.
change. Yeah, I think my side fixed it, but I'm still gonna wait and see. Who knows? But what did it sound like?
Like someone bumping into
You ever
a
heard like a phantom yelling?
Hey,
It was
I'm
2
right
of
here,
those.
Okay, then I think the issue. I think I know the issue. Okay, cool. This is great.
Yeah, it's
Also,
like
question for you, Zach. Whenever I try to turn down my in-game volume for specifically the radio, it just turns itself back up to 100, which hurts my ears. Is there any way to fix that, or is it just like that?
I didn't even know that was a thing. So is it the radio, like the radio on a ranch? And
Like the radio hotkey. If you click radio and you send a voice message, I'm trying to turn that volume down specifically, whenever I drag it down to a volume I like, it just turns itself up back to 100.
Are you pressing
I'll-
apply after you do it?
I'll ask more
Yes, I
questions
am.
about
I'm
that.
not that dumb.
So I don't want to take up y'all's guys' time. I'll ask you more questions about that later.
Hey man, we're here for you.
Alright.
We're
here
to
for
help
you,
fix
yeah.
your problem.
No worries.
I
feel
know,
free.
but not gonna lie, I haven't played Ground Branch like this, and it's kind of fun. So I'm having a good time as well. Yeah, I'm having a great time.
Welcome
It's
to the
very
squad, my guy.
It's very
He likes
menacing
us.
seeing. Well, it was very menacing seeing 16 dudes come running over the edge of that like sand dune when we were extracting, and it was pretty cool looking. So, yeah, I'm having a good time. So, yeah, we can talk about whenever.
One of us. One of us.
All right. Alpha, Bravo, and then Charlie's able to spawn on southeast, or are they gonna try and spawn wherever in between both?
Alright, so hold on.
All right,
before we
so my
continue-
plan is Alpha, Bravo will try to spawn in southwest. Charlie spawns in south. Doesn't matter which way. Point is, Alpha is going to move towards this building, the compound, the construction site. Copy?
Yeah.
Charlie is in charge of looping around, hitting target buildings 1, 2, and 3. Alpha will regroup with Charlie in. Sorry, Charlie, my bad. Bravo. Correct. Bravo will regroup with Alpha in the construction site when Charlie is in building 3, and then we will make a push as a entire single unit towards the compound starting area. Copy?
Sounds good.
Yes,
Con,
Con.
what do you got?
Copy.
Our mission parameters were to hit the main compound first. Meaning bypass
Negative.
everything else.
That is not the mission parameters. Mission parameter is to hit main compound as a full team. It doesn't say first.
Yeah, I did hear him say that.
Thumper, question.
Yeah, if we get intel before, like, in one of the 3 buildings for construction, are we just bypass compound and extract?
I'd advise against it only because we want to have kind of as much area clear as possible. That way we aren't taking rounds while we're trying to extract through an open field.
Alright, so Alpha, let's spawn south just to give them enough breathing room.
And Charlie's just gonna
Bravo and
split between
Charlie,
the two.
southwest and south, yeah.
So we're hitting the construction site first.
Construction site is Alpha's duty. Your job is 1, 2, 3.
Clickborg! No! Wrong one!
Yeah.
Hey, I noticed my mistake.
Gone, did you still want me on south?
Check this immediate building and immediate surroundings. Let's go.
Anyone on the rooftop?
This room's clear.
Bravo, this is Alpha.
With you,
Let
Moss.
us know when you have a DMR set up.
Oh, that's...
They're having trouble. Hey, who among us has a long scope?
Immediate ease. We get contacts. O201 sitting on the southern infill point. How copy over?
0102, good copy. You got 2 Eagles positioned at your southwest. If able, move west and regroup. Continue pushing west to target building 1.
O201, good copy. Charlie will be on the move momentarily. We're actively engaging targets from target building 1 as well as the southern compound balcony. Over.
Solid. Take your time. Don't rush it.
Okay. Out.
Bravo, this is Alpha.
Yep, I'm chilling.
Good.
Bravo, this is Alpha. Hey, you can hear me on the radio?
What's up? Yeah, I can hear you.
I can hear you. Okay. Voodoo, can you contact Bravo Bravo ask if their Overwatch is set up? I don't think they can hear me.
03, this is 4-1.
Go 403.
You posted up on the south building?
Now, yes. Before, no.
Roger.
My hope was Bravo is going to give us security so we can move to the construction site.
4-2's here. One, go ahead and break it down back of the building with me. We're gonna get set ready to move.
Where's Echo?
0-2's here.
Bravo,
Move near pause.
Alpha.
Alpha, this is Bravo. Go ahead.
Standing by.
Bravo, we are sending your
Alpha.
MG towards you, and
Hey,
then
Mozzie,
we are going
got
to start
all
moving.
Charlie guys with us
to
now.
the
Roger that.
construction
We are
building.
ready to
Yeah,
receive.
I think we do, mate. Let me just double check.
Right.
Opera, Yang, gone. Yep.
Alright, let's go.
Waxy,
Moving
where you
Gone,
at?
he's to our left. Waxy's left with Gone.
Oh, Roger.
Roger, go, go,
Alpha,
go.
stay in the south building for a few more minutes. How copy?
Oh, coming
0-2's
back.
here. One, Eagles are on the way. Over.
Alpha, this is Bravo. Repeat traffic. Did you say something?
Negative. Traffic was for Alpha Element. I'm going to say again. Alpha Element, stay in this building for a few more minutes until Bravo is ready.
Sorry.
Then we push up.
I thought it was all Charlie out there.
Yang, last man, let's go. Move, move.
Who's in the bottom?
Voodoo and Opera. Yo, bro, I got this back door. Can you get the other
Alpha, this is Bravo. Be,
Charlie's moving.
be advised, Charlie is on the move.
Copy that.
Poncho's on it. Got stairs. Even though
Alpha,
nobody's
break it down. We're going to start moving to the construction site. Copy?
Copy, back door, front
Alpha,
door.
Bravo, say again.
Alpha is going to move to construction site. Time now.
Roger that. Bravo,
Clear exit.
Overwatch,
Let's
go ahead and shift your focus to the construction building and construction area. It is northwest of our current position.
Going directly there. Directly there.
Eyes on it.
Copy? Yeah, let's go.
Copy, moving.
We have Overwatch.
Audibles, target building 1.
Take the entrance. You got it.
Stepping in.
Entry.
Okay, I'm getting the stairs.
Copy. You got it. Clear.
Through.
With me? Yeah, yeah. Flip it when you're ready.
We got the rear door.
Clear.
First floor's clear.
Bottom deck clear. Take it up.
Taking right. Clear.
All right.
Come to your right.
Clear.
Clear.
Balcony clear.
Set up on balcony. Voodoo. Set them up.
Copy. Yeah,
You want
anyone
eyes
with
on
an
the main
LPVO?
building and MSR.
I got.
Opera, you're waiting 4 times? Okay,
Yeah.
set up on the balcony looking east.
All be
Moving.
advised, Bravo has, or correction, Charlie has jackpot. Target building
Poncho.
1, second story. How copy?
This is Alpha. Solid copy. Alpha is in construction site, holding Overwatch.
This is Bravo. We acknowledge. Over.
Contact east. Just went into the main gates of this kind of garage compound.
Understood.
Charlie, will you continue clearing the buildings or do you want to extract?
Stand by, let me get in touch with Talk and see what they want us to do.
Okay. I think that's about it.
All elements be advised, Talk is advised that we exfil. It's a singular unit. Stand by.
Wait, but did we find intel?
Opera, do you see him in the middle of the road?
He's not dying.
I think the server just crashed.
Oh.
I think you're right.
I think so too, because I've been shooting at the same guy, and he's just standing still.
Well, Yang's over here fucking doing karaoke.
Alright, I gotta step away for like 10 minutes, but I'll be back.
Oh no. Cool.
It's so crazy, Honcho, because I didn't hear you shooting, but I heard you ask me if I could shoot that
I can't do
guy.
anything.
Right. Audio was working, but the server crashed, which is weird.
Am I the only one that can like walk around and shit? Like I can't
I can-
interact
I'm-
or do
I
anything.
can walk, but nobody else
walking
does.
around.
I can move.
Yeah, same.
I can walk.
No one else sees you move around.
Yeah,
someone's
fucking
over
hell.
there.
We
Where
don't
is
do everything.
We definitely would all DC'd by now. I think some of us are fine. I'm not sure though.
Yeah.
I believe
Okay,
in
so hold your comms, gentlemen. 1 second. So the server is spamming constant messages of something character Blue Force C constantly right now.
We had a resurrect. Could that be what bugged it?
Don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna fire a
Let's see
shot. Tell
action.
me if you guys can hear it.
Negative.
Nope.
No.
Negative.
Now the server's broke.
Nothing.
Well,
Do we all
Zach
need to
popped
close?
in, so do we have any notes for him as far as audio bugs?
Yes.
Oh yeah, the server's gone.
I'm gonna
boys.
disconnect.
It's really late right now, so I'm gonna go. I will
Bye-bye,
catch you guys
appreciate it.
later. I appreciate all
Yeah,
you coming
bye.
out, and I appreciate you, Zach. Take care, boys.
This,
Bye bye.
this is the weirdest thing that's
Yeah,
happening right
absolutely.
now.
Right.
What
I'm
is it saying?
reloading.
Everyone, hold comms. Echo, what's the logs say?
I put the picture of the logs in the GB general. You can take a look. It literally is spamming that thing over and over again. Good thing is audio was working after people have crashed. Like Voodoo and me were talking to each other while we were not moving. It was
Yeah,
weird.
same. Me, Gon, and Waxy, and Mozzie were all having a full blown conversation.
But the entire
Well, that
server's like
makes me
frozen.
feel special. So, okay, so log player movement server warning timestamp has expired,
It's the same thing, still spamming right now.
and only thing that's changing is the timestamp. And what's that? Warning Unet connection too many received. Okay, so it's a packet. Okay, so it's.
I'm also sharing my
it's-
screen.
There's a good chance it is like he said with the. Did it happen soon after the resurrect?
Ugh. Holy
Yes. Yeah, we got resurrected, got upstairs. I think we engaged 2 guys, went to pick up intel, and then complete freeze. So 10 seconds, give or take.
Okay, it might be the resurrect. This part I don't know if you can see it in the server. If you're somehow able to find that that ping that it was that this person was resurrected, and if it matches the ending numbers in the BP character Blue 4 blah blah blah, that's the player themselves, and then the numbers at the end is their specific ID. So if it matches that ID, then it 100% was the resurrect. I will still go ahead and take this image, and I will post it in our private Discord, and let our programmers know so they can take a look at it, which is good because Chris, what time is it? I don't have my phone out. It should be like what, 10 o'clock Eastern time? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Chris should be getting up any minute now, or should be getting on any minute now. So I will send this to him directly, and he'll get it fixed. Probably, well, he'll get some kind of fix out by tonight, more than likely. He tends to work quick when things are directly sent to him. So I'll send this to him and let him know what's going on.
Also, pay attention.
I want to ask real quick also. Were we over capacity? Because we were at 16 out of 16.
It was 15 out of 16 when I joined.
Gotcha. I wasn't sure if it was like 16 out of 16 and then someone tried to join, it crashed, or if it was still 16 out of 16 and then we just crashed because of that, or because of both.
Yeah, it worked for 3 minutes before.
Now
I don't think
so it shouldn't let anybody, if it's at max capacity, it shouldn't let anybody join whether they're dead or not. And it'll literally give the same message that you get when you try to join any max capacity server, and then your server will completely forget about it. So that shouldn't be an issue.
Yeah, I do remember a few months ago, if someone like, I don't know, it was weird. I think if two people joined at the same time, you could get more than the max capacity in the server.
I know for sure we've done that on
That's
spawning points and maps.
That's funny. I think I'm not sure. I can't speak on why we have a cap for recommended for players. I'm not sure. Like the reason we recommended no more than 30 AI was my fault. I had audio playing on every single light bulb on the map, and that's over 500 of them on just about every single map. And you can't go over 256 because that's what not for PC. PC it doesn't really matter, but for consoles you want to stay under 256 sounds playing at one time. And so that was just causing everything to crash. And City had like the most. City had like I think 800 lights.
Holy shit.
Yeah, and every single light was trying to play a noise, and I didn't know this. And then I finally realized, and I was like, okay, I went through each sound playing just to see how many were playing, and that's when I figured it out. So it was my fault for the AI. I don't know why we have a server cap, or why we recommend a server cap.
Okay, quick question. How much audio overlap was that if you had multiple lights on at the same time?
So how I have Wise set up is if you're too far away from something that's a looping sound that's supposed to always play, like a generator running, light bulbs, anything like that, if you're X distance away, it turns off. And then it stores it in your RAM, your cache. And then once you get close enough, it goes, okay, he's about to be close enough to start hearing me, turn back on, load back in, and it's supposed to be seamless because it stores in your cache. So at one time, technically speaking, anything overlapping outside would be okay. It would be like maybe like 127 with a couple of people shooting and stuff like that. But as people probably notice, the second you get close to buildings, that's when the crash happens, and that's because of all the light bulbs trying to play at once. So yeah, it was a fun bug to figure out. But that should no longer be a problem. You should, if you want to make missions with 50 AI, you shouldn't have any issue with that anymore. So that's up to you guys.
Is the server back up?
Oh, sorry. I was looking at the logs and it went up.
Be nice if we could come back.
So
Not
how are we
you.
looking? No, check
Pretty
notepad.
good.
Notepad.
Dude,
So it's
Sam,
booting back
what
up.
kind of mic do you have, dude?
The one I'm talking on right now.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just a cheap. I say cheap. It's just a AT. I think 4060.
Nice. Audio Technica
Hmm.
gang.
Yeah, I like that for vocals because I started out in audio by recording bands and stuff. So I have a lot of microphones now. But for vocals, I've always liked under budget. I've always liked Audio Technica. So
Zach, would you like the log file from that session when the crash happened?
oh yeah, you can go ahead and send that to me. I'll search through everything because I'm sure Chris will appreciate that, and I'll condense it for him so he doesn't have to sit there and go through an hour and a half of mission time. But yeah,
Something like that.
I'd appreciate it.
So can we get the server?
It's back up.
Oh, cool. I just mean I can't see it.
Marty's like,
Chill out, Marty. Jesus Christ.
So are we able to do more game or?
Well,
Bros
All right.
missed it.
Gentlemen and lady, you guys are good to go. It's like looking at the matrix, so I can see what you guys are putting on and taking off right now.
Oh.
That's so funny.
Cool. We'll wait for
Where
everyone
are
to
my
get back in, and then
tactical
we'll
undies at?
change the map.
What am I
Where are my
wearing?
tactical undies at?
It's on these.
Someone's in the wrong server. I don't know.
I'm gonna be hopping off for the night, guys. See ya.
Good night.
See ya.
Server, sit down.
Thank
Good night.
you. Lobby on the wrong server.
Yes, I am.
I would love to do.
Man, I'm starting to rip too on the freaking saw.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Alright, we can reset to that map and try again.
We are. Up the wall. Map change imminent.
Yeah, you can go ahead.
Is that a threat?
Yes.
You're good for map change.
So for people who don't know,
Well,
if you're
people
in the
ping-
locker and you're running an NVIDIA card and the map changes, you may crash.
Is that a known bug?
Yes, we have
Yes.
encountered it multiple times.
Oh my god.
Okay, do we still got to do after every sort of map change or after a mission? Do we still got to do that like refresh?
Oh yeah, we
Every time
have to
still?
do some of them sometimes.
Yeah. Okay.
The clear entity method.
Yeah, the reset actors. If you do that, your frame rate comes back up. Otherwise, you're stuck at like 40 or something.
Yeah. Okay.
The issue with NVIDIA bugs is we have to work with NVIDIA, and they're not easy to work with.
I know what you
100%.
mean.
Like,
I try
I
and
think-
keep tabs on the hardware space, and it's insane to see what
No.
some hardware people are doing now.
Well, see, the thing is, it's not even
Game's
like the stuff
changed.
they're releasing. It's just trying to actually get a hold of them and get them to give us the time to work more than like one email every like 2 months. It's frustrating. I mean, I'm sure over time they've built up a better connection, but it still feels like it takes months just to get down to the bottom of anything with them.
Damn.
Click, you pulling in?
I'm eating dinner now, so I'm just watching.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
I'd say we wait for
Enjoy,
John, but
enjoy the show, brother.
Did you still want me to
Yeah.
play time?
Yep.
What team do you want to be on?
You've been assigned.
Oh, and Bravo has lost its DMR element.
Assign a new one.
Roger, standby.
Not it.
It can't be it.
You know, bro.
Voodoo, do you want DMR for Bravo?
Sure, take it.
All yours.
Is it daytime, nighttime? Nighttime.
It's gonna be daytime.
The team's changed.
Oh, teams nomenclature changed. Teams are still the same.
How come Bravo gets 5 and we only get 3?
You're special.
Because they have me. I drag the team down.
No, it's all
Wait,
changed.
you're
all
on our
changed. Hold
team.
on.
At least you're honest.
Exactly.
I'm gonna try and rebuild the configuration for Bravo as best as it was. So you guys might have to make your own adjustments.
Thanks, 'cause I don't remember what it was.
All right, there we go.
All right, there we go. Yeah, that's better.
I was Alpha. That's fine. I can be Bravo.
No, you're not.
You're
You're
currently
coming with me.
You are currently Alpha.
Aiko has claimed me.
All right, Voodoo, you're on Alpha. So Lob, do you want to do DMR?
Dude,
Not qualified.
it's gonna be night.
It's gonna be night. Okay.
Can I override the DMR qualification, or should we just all go with LPVO 556s?
It's gonna be night, so I mean, whatever you want to do, man.
Okay, I'll make it work.
Well, do I need to change my saw, sir?
Ah, keep that shit.
Okay,
Be loud and
thank
proud.
you. Well, I want to be loud and proud because that's why I was like, please don't. Don't
This
do
is
this to
Charlie
me.
Element. We're here to fucking shoot him out of the trees, man.
Okay, Rogie.
Wait, Gone left?
Yeah, he said he had to go take care of something real quick. He said he'd be back
Ah.
in 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is everyone set and ready?
Alpha's ready.
Ready, go, go, go.
I win.
Plan stays the same. Aiko, please reiterate it in Discord.
Out of the room! Out of the room! Out of the room! Out of the room!
If someone just said fire drill, I did not hear it.
Out of the room. Thank you,
The
gentlemen.
fire drill was not audible.
Alright, so the plan is this. Alpha is going to spawn south. Bravo and Charlie are going to try to spawn southwest. If anyone is left over, you are welcome to spawn south. Initial idea, Bravo and Charlie are going to make sure this area is reasonably clear for us to move through. At that point, once it's clear, Alpha is going to move to construction site, clear it out, hold it. Bravo is going to stay here and provide overwatch for Charlie. Charlie's job is to move around and hit target buildings 1, 2, 3. At that point, Bravo is reintegrating with us, so the whole team will be in these two buildings. And then we're going to, as a single element, move through this area, enter compound, and do a usual compound clear. Copy?
Copy.
Keep.
Alright. If you don't know what the usual clear is, just stick around. You'll see.
Lob, go ahead and double check that you have night capable.
What do you mean the usual clear? I've never been here.
What?
My
Night capable
immersion.
range finders or binoculars.
We'll call it out as we clear.
Got the regular binos.
Are they not capable?
Negative.
We'll make it work.
It's fine. Clear the immediate building, make sure it's clear, set up on the roof.
Hey, Honcho, get that door.
Deja vu. Give me one for stone.
All elements, Charlie, radio check over.
Charlie,
Roger,
this
radio
is
check.
Alpha, loud clear.
You got power box?
Charlie, this is Bravo. Roger, radio check.
Bravo Charlie, when able, let me know when you're established on Overwatch and we'll begin our approach through the field over.
Roger, will advise.
Alpha, hold for a minute. Copy?
Copy.
Go to twice.
I've got your rear.
Grab that corner, bro. One eye's out.
I'm gonna take out the light.
Bravo, this is Alpha. How's it looking?
Alpha, Bravo, stand by.
Sierra
We
1,
are
this is
tracking
4-1.
hostiles patrolling the southern side of target building 1 on the MSR. Stand by for further. This is Bravo. Be advised, we may have additional targets inside of target building 1. And we may have targets in between target building 1 and 2. Over.
Copy that. Charlie, you accepting the risk, you can move up.
All elements, Charlie, we're beginning movement. Bravo, you're hot to engage targets on our approach. Over.
Opera.
What?
Are you out here?
A Ferb.
You got it, buddy?
A Ferb.
You guys doing that down here?
I was making sure.
Alpha, this is Bravo. Be advised, we are tracking hostiles inside of construction. No shot from our angle. Over.
Copy. Alpha's going to start begin their movement. We'll go take care of those targets in the
This shit
construction.
looks bad.
I'll provide overwatch for Charlie.
Understood.
Alpha, we're on our own. Let's go clear out the construction site. Exit from the south end and then loop around.
Copy. South end secured. You're clear to move out.
Copy, moving out. Alpha, move out. Alright.
Drop 'em.
Hey, you wanna kill that one? Yep.
Charlie's on the move.
Honcho?
Hey, can you kill that laser?
Kill a laser.
Point man, you have control. Go.
Understood.
1-4.
I got it. Get front.
Watch that door.
Charlie's moving second deck at target building 1.
Understood.
Entry.
Don't shoot the light. Don't shoot the light.
Don't shoot him. Upstairs. Bottom clear. Move up, move up.
All elements, jackpot, 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 target building 1, how copy, over.
Alpha, this is Bravo, Roger jackpot.
All elements, are there any friendlies inside of target building construction, over?
Affirmative, there are
Affirm.
friendlies.
This is Alpha. We have secured construction site, giving you overwatch. Let's make our way to Exfil. How copy?
All elements, good copy.
Hey,
All elements,
can you move on
Charlie
to the
is
back
grabbing
stair?
intel now, proceeding towards Exfil momentarily, over.
Understood.
Keep your eyes to the north.
Charlie, this is Alpha. Let's use the northern open field for Exfil. How copy?
Hey, firm. All elements, Charlie is Xing out of front of target building 1, looping around to the northern field, over.
Understood.
Copy that. Bravo, pull to Alpha's position. Inbound from here.
Roger that, we're moving to you.
Drop it.
How's it going?
Internal.
Good. Lost audio. Doing the fix.
Same here.
It's a plan, Ego.
All good.
Go down and then extract.
What's this?
Oh, it's
Bravo's
me.
passing target building 2. Time now.
Is that Sack?
Sorry. Yeah, my audio crashed. Yay.
Oh shit.
Alpha, this is Bravo, we are approaching from your back door, over.
Eagles.
Eagles upstairs.
Copy
Roger, Eagles downstairs. Got one.
All elements,
two,
Charlie is
and
set
next
with an LDA crossing, ready for your approach, over.
3 Eagles coming up. 3
Look for
Eagles
left
coming
side.
up.
Understood.
I.
Hi, baby.
Hey, Sierra 1, I've got possible movement on the east side. I can't tell if it's friendly or not.
Alpha
Hard
Bravo,
to
let's
tell.
make our way to Charlie Squad across the road. Set up.
Are we going out internal staircase or external?
Doesn't matter. Let's go internal.
Okay. Let's go.
Bravo is
Moving,
moving
let's
to
go.
assume rooftop of target building.
Lost
3.
audio again.
Copy that.
Moving past.
My passing home shot.
Yeah, when I lost audio, it was pretty loud.
Thank you.
Eagles.
Let's go. Let's go.
Last 3.
Hey, whoever entered the building, get out, get out.
We got one more. One more.
I got him, Ozzy.
Alpha Bravo, let's go set up extract. Ready for Charlie. We
Moving.
have the first bound.
Hey, you got intel. Bump off.
Alpha Bravo, understood. We're gonna start moving straight to extract. Bravo,
Oh.
begin movement straight northeast.
Went the wrong way. Extract is usually that way.
We're set.
Hey, push past. Too many people on his shit.
Yeah,
Echo,
keep going.
high-low.
You're not the 3 people here. Keep going.
High low.
Alpha, push towards the green smoke. Unless you're here, that's fine.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Bypasses, keep going to extract. We'll follow you.
Bravo is beginning a slow creep towards extract.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. All
Last
good.
two.
Alright, go on.
Last man.
All units be advised, extract is clear.
Bravo is on extract. Extract clear.
Copy that. All units, converge, converge, converge.
Grateful for all my guys that encountered audio bugs. Was it after you engaged the target?
Negative. It was just randomized.
Negative for Opera, it was right after I said affirm on VoIP.
Yeah, I didn't have any problems at all.
It happened to me twice, so.
For Honcho, it happened for me twice. It happened as soon as Bravo entered the building and the construction site, and we started moving down. That was one time, and the second time was as soon as we entered construction site.
Were you attempting to say anything at that point in time using PTT?
Negative. I was just walking.
Okay. And you don't have an open mic or anything like that, do you?
No.
Okay.
It sounds like the audio tends to cut out whenever there would be a sound shift. Like when you're entering a room, how the sound would change, or how if you fire a shot, the sound would suddenly spike. Seems like that's what's happening.
It was right as I was going from balcony to inside on construction.
Huh. I never
Yeah,
thought
like I
about
said.
testing that. Maybe it is when going through a portal into a new room. That would
Also, when shots are fired, because sometimes as soon as you pull the trigger, it just goes out. So I think as soon as the audio would shift or change, it would just bug out.
Okay, cool.
I could see that being the case for some of it, but we were all in the ready room when a lot of us lost audio not too long ago.
Yeah, but that's a bunch of people walking around the consolidated area, right?
Yeah.
So audio spikes or audio shifts are the key cause.
That is our best guess so far. We don't know.
Yeah, no, that's
Look at that! I actually contributed something. That's fucking new.
No,
I'll tell you what, that was
uh,
pretty clean.
That was a clean run, yeah.
That was a very clean run. Good shit from Charlie.
Up until the end, there's just too many people saying to go do things.
You do that. I'll do this. Ah.
Grr.
It's only 10:30. We got time for 1 to 2 more. Stand by for map change.
City bomb defuse. City bomb defuse.
I'm
I
going
like
to
it.
the right here.
Was that like all the bombs you can defuse? 5, 7?
All
Yeah.
of the bombs. I want
All
all
of
of the
them?
bombs.
Yes.
Oh,
I mean,
God.
honestly, city bomb defuse or depot bomb defuse.
Not city. Urban
Ooh.
conflict.
Dude,
Depot.
when we were leaving
Do depot.
construction, you were like, all right, let's head out. And half the people ran up the stairs and half the people ran down the stairs and just ran it into each other. I was like, are we going out or in?
So-
a little chaotic for the end. but
That
we
was
made it
that was
work.
my fault. I assumed I said which way, but when you asked me, I was like, oh yeah, I didn't tell them which way. Yeah,
Is
it's my bad.
there
I have to
how many
step
people are
away
in the
for a couple
server?
minutes. Be back.
That's exactly what I was about
I
to
think we're
ask.
at 16.
Oh, okay.
12,
Okay.
13 right now.
I just stepped out. Click if you want to join.
I'm gonna hop off here, everyone.
We've
Okay.
only got
Gotcha.
11.
Thanks for joining, Yang.
Thanks, Yang.
If
I appreciate you, Yang.
if
Yep,
enough
it
people are staying on, they want our newest programmer who handles all the server stuff wants to join one of these sessions.
Yeah.
I told him
Good for
that
me.
it's I told him I can check to see how many players we have now to see if he wants to join now. Well, I don't know what he's doing, so he asked if it's like a reoccurring thing. I told him you guys schedule these out and stuff.
Yes.
I can invite him to the server.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because
There's only 11 of us here right now, too.
I told Sergio and I told and Travis agreed with me that having we have dev testers and that's great for hey, this new gun, does it work? Does this happen? Does that happen? We don't have stress test devs. We don't have any testers. We don't have any way of testing all of our mechanics to its absolute limit in a real world scenario as possible because we just don't have that many testers. So having a community like you guys would make it a whole lot easier. So I would like to get more devs in y'all's sessions more often than not.
They're always welcome.
Always
I feel
welcome,
like
and we will be very pleased to help too.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Dude,
Yes,
this
that
is
part
my
is true.
this is my favorite game of all time. Anything I can fucking do to help this shit.
Well, that's a good thing to hear. That's a good thing to hear.
You're like a lab rat right now. Do I get a treat for this?
I mean,
No.
Look, I've been asking for special things in this game since like for 4 years, and they won't give it to me. So if
They better give it to you.
they're like, you get paid. That's it. And I was like, but I want like a special hat or like a vest.
Yeah, I want to.
I just want to run around in a cowboy hat, or I want to be Rambo.
Oh yeah, that's
Dude,
my type.
I'll take a dev tester tag in the Discord.
All right, Jester, do we have one more that we want to do, or are we done for the day?
Yeah, we got time for one more.
Hey, I just got in here. I want to run one at least.
City defuse.
Yeah, city defuse.
Oh yes,
Let's go.
let's do
It's what we're
city
on.
because it has the most audio on it too.
Right, in that case, do we want to make it extra loud and take our cans off?
Oh,
Oh
Sure.
shit! Let's do it.
All right.
is this a daytime one?
It's gonna be a daytime raid. You will not need nods. If you want to wear a hat, I'm not against it. And wear a soft cover.
Dude, did we remove the mall from the server?
We had to. Yeah, it's bugged.
Ah, you motherfucker.
Mom.
Mom, get the camera.
Mommy.
Mom, he swore.
My bad.
Oh yeah, baby. Unsuppressed.
You said cans off.
Yep. Hey, firm.
All right, if everyone's ready, ready room. Let's go. August, you have that DMR, right?
Yep.
If you want, switch him to an MG.
Roger that. Switching now.
Jester, do you want to change team leads? Keep the same team leads? What's your plan?
We'll keep the same. We'll just keep it how we've been running. Let's get click on Bravo, though. All right, cool. So ideally, this will be in and out. So look, we're expecting about 23 contacts, all experienced fighters. We've got about, oh god, let me look at it.
It did say you can crank it up to 50. Just saying.
Yeah, crank the AI up.
You absolutely
You guys really want to
can.
stress test this?
It shouldn't
So-
cause any problem. Actually, I haven't tried it with 16 people, so this is gonna be
Yeah.
great.
All right,
And
cool. So we're expecting about 50 contacts, approximately 5 explosives on target. Key areas of interest are going to be the subway, the centralized buildings, especially the cafes, the bank, and the hotel. Those are key terror sites. We're expecting, again, around 50 very experienced contacts. They're here for a cause. So again, expect explosives, frag grenades, smoke grenades, expect the whole 9 yards. See them reaching for their belt or anything, assume the worst. It's an S-Fest, drop them, yell S-Fest, get the fuck out of there. We're going in hot and fast at 9 in the morning. So we got the call, full send. Aiko, whenever you're ready. Team leads have the floor. Shit, I guess that includes myself. But Aiko, you get alpha, so take it.
Copy that. Let me take a look at the roster real quick.
I am with.
Seems like Charlie has the lowest number of people,
Sure,
3.
Echo.
All right, Bravo. You will be spawning subway tunnel. You're doing the usual subway clear. Copy? Check for bumps under it. Then make your way up and hit the gym.
Roger,
Alpha and Charlie, we are going to start at the overturned truck, make our way to bank. Once bank is cleared out, we are going to the restaurant area. Copy?
Copy.
Questions, comments, concerns?
No questions.
Nothing?
That
No
sounds good.
comment? Okay, cool.
Who's Bravo's team lead?
Bravo is doing regular subway clear.
August.
Once we're done, we're going out and we are populating gym, clearing out gym.
Yeah, I'll let you decide on the southern building. If you have time or people want to hit that, that's your call. Let me know.
Understood.
broken. Oh.
Before we go in, over the radio, and I'm sorry.
This is about to be a shit show.
Before we start, can somebody talk really loud over the radio?
Radio check, 1, 2.
Ah! 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Okay, sorry,
Radio
everybody.
check!
I told them to be literally loud.
Radio check.
Radio check. Good check.
All
Leave it,
elements,
Charlie.
Charlie checking in. How copy?
Loud and
Roger,
clear.
radio check.
Gentlemen, let's get that thing done. Charlie, at the bank area. Alpha, give him overwatch right now.
Charlie on the move.
How's it looking, Alpha?
Clear southwest.
All elements, Charlie on the door.
Copy, Alpha's moving to you. Alpha, move to the bank. Move to the bank now. Let's go.
Eagles, 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 Eagles.
Eagles, Eagles coming in.
We hitting first deck?
Charlie, you went first or second?
Second.
They went second.
Copy. Alpha's taking first. You're first. You're first.
Flash up deep.
Prepped.
Entry.
Pushing south.
Yeah, push south, push south. Keep the walls behind you. We're good. Frame rate dropped like significantly. Stop. Contact across, east.
He threw a frag.
He was pulling a frag out. You're good. Hide and cover.
Cool.
Check the bathrooms.
Holding front door.
Thank you.
Clear.
Thank you.
Push it.
Let's move north and hit the vaults. Charlie, this is Alpha. Sit rep.
Lost audio.
Alpha Charlie, clearing bathrooms now. Over.
Copy. Bottom west side is clear. Moving to vault.
Alpha Charlie, good copy. We have one more door to hit second deck. Then we'll regroup with you. Over.
Flash it.
Point.
With you.
I got it. Entry.
Oof.
Bomb.
Bomb.
This
got
is a
it.
peeky. All elements, this is Alpha. We have found one bomb. Bottom deck of bank.
This is Bravo. Acknowledged.
Anybody else like jumping, lagging?
Yeah, the frame
really
rate
bad.
is super low because we have 50 AI.
Alpha Charlie,
Ah,
second
okay,
deck,
got
all
it.
clear. Charlie's pulling security first deck of the bank. Over.
That's it. By the way, that's a server skip. The frame rate's fine. It's a server. Yeah, no, it's this weird server.
Bravo Charlie, we're
One
sending
eagle in
rounds
bathroom.
into the office of the hotel. We've got multiple hostiles firing upon us. Over.
Charlie, this is Bravo. Understood.
Sierra Actual, what's your pause?
Actual is 01. If you're in the bathrooms, we are right behind you.
Thank you. Moving up. Charlie, this is Alpha. We are moving out of the vault, checking the south side of bank.
Alpha Charlie, good copy. Charlie's gonna move momentarily
East, then south.
to the
East,
hotel.
then
We've
south.
got loads of shooters over there. Over.
Contact up front. Contact up front. Contact south, possibly.
Flash.
Alpha and Charlie, this is Bravo. We have 1 times bomb in subway. We are defusing now. Over.
Friendly's up ahead.
Help.
Oh, it's friendly. Thank God.
This bathroom clear.
Negative.
Alpha
Negative.
Charlie, Charlie's on the move to the hotel. Over.
Alright, Charlie, all the best.
All clear.
Clear.
Clear. We're moving out. I'm going to go to the restaurant areas. Copy.
Understood.
I got shooters in the cafe building directly west, second floor.
Hey, breakout gets covered. Let's go.
Pushing past the vans.
Yeah.
Waxy Jess is set.
All elements, this is Alpha. We're moving to the restaurant area. Copy.
All elements be advised. Subway bomb has been defused. Bravo is moving out to move to gym. Over.
Copy that. Hey, gentlemen, we are moving
Radio
northwest,
check.
okay?
Understood.
Northwest. We're going to the
Pushing
corner
up.
building northwest. Go around the perimeter, on the outside.
Elements Charlie's in the hotel, audible on an explosive, over.
Take my point. Loop around, north and west. If you find a good entry, take it.
01 actual. I've lost VoIP.
It seems like a good entry. Let's take this.
Let's chat.
All elements hotel
sorry,
is
GB General.
clear, defusing one bomb now, over.
Good copy. Alpha is about to make entry into the northwest area.
Second story, right building.
Okay, move. Let's go clear this out. My frames came back.
Interrogative. Do we need to move to the small restaurant that is northwest of the subway?
Check with Charlie. They probably just cleared it out. If not, go to it.
Roger that. Charlie, this is
Move up.
Bravo. Do you want us to move to the restaurant building across from you to the northwest?
Bravo Charlie, A firm, that'd be much appreciated. We're currently dealing with an explosive in the hotel, over.
Roger that. We're going to move there. Time now.
Bad.
Careful,
Clear.
No explosives? No explosives?
No, it's underground.
Copy. Let's
Dude.
move to the next building then.
Y'all can't
Kiki,
hear it, but
big
there's a
one point.
fuck ton of fireworks outside our house right now.
Yeah. Moving. Entry.
Bomb on me.
With you.
We'll move west after this. Copy.
All elements be advised. We have a bomb on the office building that is northwest of the gym. We are defusing now. Over.
Eagles, come down.
I'll clear upstairs.
Tiki, take us to the restaurant. Is it north of us or west of us? I forgot.
Is that a friendly? What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm holding this door. I just heard. Thought I heard something.
Pull it.
All elements Charlie, bomb in the hotel is defused, over.
The next bomb site besides one underground should be to our direct.
Direct what? You cut out.
The next bomb site should be.
Bravo Charlie, Eagles are coming to you in the
Ah,
center
sorry.
compound from the hotel, over.
Take us there, Tiki. Take us there.
Bravo acknowledges all.
To where?
To the next bomb site.
We gotta get to subway.
Yeah. Subway? They have gone to Subway already, right?
Yeah, Bravo started at Subway.
Yeah, let's take the next building over.
Waxy last.
Alpha, move west.
Oh my god.
Eagles first deck, Eagles
Hold
first
the
deck.
stairs, hold the stairs. Don't go up. Thank you. Take my point. Tiki, you got the
Audible on bomb.
audible. Eyes on bomb. I'm working on it. Give Tiki on one more person.
All elements possible final bomb locations, the
With you.
restaurant in northwest, over.
Yeah, we're working it.
All clear here.
Bravo. We're moving to the northwest.
All elements, this is Alpha. Found the last bomb, defusing it right now.
Roger that.
01, this is actual. We were still second deck. Where are you at?
Go ahead and hold pause.
What the hell is going on? Can the stream hear the fireworks?
Oh, have we cleared second deck yet?
Negative.
Alright, let's go do it.
Alright, moving up.
Never mind.
Alright, cool.
August, it's fucking crazy.
Anyone have any audio issues on that one?
I just
Yes.
cut out.
I still can't talk in
Yeah.
VoIP.
You can't talk at all in VoIP? Was that the entire time, or?
No, it was after I defused one of the bombs. I lost it.
You lost a VoIP. Can you still not talk in VoIP? Did you try turning your VoIP volume up and down like you do for the master volume? I'm just trying to think of anything that could get it back working without a restart.
Incoming voice VoIP.
Yeah, no.
Near the start of the match, I didn't lose audio, but I got that, like, audio loss click.
I didn't lose any audio, but I was having trouble. Me and Waxy were both having trouble just lagging really bad, like we were rubber banding like in the sky.
It's something to do not with y'all's specific server, but it's a server side problem.
Well, you and Waxy happen to also be from Australia, so.
Yeah,
say,
but
well,
I
was
was
Dude, it was horrendous. I saw Mozzie jump in the air
Yeah,
30
no.
feet.
You know, it was pretty terrible for me as well.
Yeah, I
Our
was
ping
rubber
doubled or
banding as
tripled
well.
At some points.
You
I
think that
wasn't
has
too
anything to do
sure
with the
because-
50 AI?
Gentlemen, I would like to hear Zach, if that's okay with you guys.
You're good. I was just gonna say I was rubber banding as well. The AI probably didn't help, but I've experienced the issue on our test server when it's just like 6 of us, and like 15 to 20 AI. So it's an issue that does get worse as there's more AI. So.
Okay, so it's got nothing to sort of do with our ping, does it? Because I know Waxy and.
I mean, I'm pretty sure your ping will add that kind of lag as well. But
Yeah,
that
okay.
rubber banding, I had it, and I live in Georgia on the East Coast. I don't know where your server's at or anything like that. So, and I did not check my ping when it was happening, but I did check my frame rate. That didn't drop, so I was getting that rubber banding as well. I will let our server programmer know.
Thank
I think the server's closer to you right now.
To me?
It's in Boston, I think.
Okay, I mean, yeah, that's it's like 12 hours away. But yeah, so that's pretty close, and I'm still having it. So it's definitely the server itself.
VoIP check. VoIP check.
Oh, I can hear you. There you go. Restarting. That's annoying. Sorry.
All right. Yeah, no, I just I left the server and joined back. I think that's a me thing, because I just realized my push to talk was the same button as the interact button.
Yeah,
So I
that
think
might do it.
doing both, it just bugged it out.
So the downside is the profiling shows nothing, which is great. That's fun. So now I have to dig more. And I did test while walking in and out of buildings. When my audio cut out, I was standing still in a room. And I don't think anybody was doing anything besides talking. So I'll have to dig deeper and see what's going on there. But I do appreciate everybody getting together and helping me out with this. It's good to be able to actually test it in a real world scenario, not just a couple of devs playing a mission or two.
Yeah, glad to help out.
Yeah, man, of course.
Man. Happy to help.
Always.
Absolutely, and like I said, Chris, I think Chris with a C is also wants to play, and then our new programmer, Brian, he wants to play and experience server issues firsthand on real world scenarios as well. So I'll invite him to the server so he can see the events announcements.
Absolutely. And even for fun, if you guys want to just hang out for like half an hour and play, feel free. The server's open, right?
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
You're always welcome.
I know I wasn't here the whole time, but I appreciate you even, coming out tonight and working through it with us. It means a lot to us. We've put a lot of hours into this game. We love this game, so getting it running well is top priority for us right now. So I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
anytime. I stay up. I mean, honestly, there's days I'll stay up until about 2 in the morning working just because I get super focused on work. And so I have a high passion for this game. It took me forever to get in the industry, and now that I am, I'm not gonna ever risk it by letting anything subpar be out there with my name on it. So I have a passion for this anyways, and it's great to see people who have a passion for something I'm working on. That's really rewarding to see how far people take things with it. And so, like I said, just one more time, I really appreciate you guys taking times out of your day to play.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Man, this is
thank
fun
you.
for us.
Thank you, man.
Oh, you do.
Appreciate you, Zach.
And to add to that, if you guys need people and you need us to test stuff, we'll have absolutely no problem scheduling stuff, particularly for that.
Oh, that'll be perfect. I'll let Travis know because Travis he schedules all of our dev tests. So I think that'll really make Sergio's day as well, because we're we're crunching and everybody's stressed. So having a little bit of extra manpower, even on the inside, on the outside of it, will definitely make everybody on the team happy. So I'll let Travis and Sergio know that, and I'm sure Travis will probably reach out to somebody.
Sweet.
Sounds good.
Yeah. End of the day, we support
Right.
you guys, so we'll get it figured out.
Definitely, and none of us. I mean, not to be cheesy, but it is true. I always thought this was cheesy, but realistically, especially for a small team like ours of only like what 12, 15 people, um, the people who are dedicated to it to play through it, even when it's shit in the bed. It's that's who kind of helps us keep doing it every day because not only we see people who want to play it, but also people can still want to buy it, and that helps us extremely. So we can do this full time every day. So it's definitely a rewarding side of it to see everybody, even from the very beginning, still have their passion for this game.
Hell yeah.
Oh yes. I remember the first map that came out with just a fence around it. Oh man, that was fun.
That map's still in our project. I've jumped in it and I was just like, what am I looking at?
Hey, buddy, it's been 15 years. Where the fuck is my
It,
helicopter at?
yeah, hey, we have a helicopter. You just can't fly it, but we have a helicopter in the game.
I want to fly it.
We bring back my laser beam of 18 flashlights on one gun.
Oh, I was telling so I didn't tell Sergio this, but I told Travis this, and I'll let you guys find it. I'm not gonna tell you when I put it in, but there's a bunch of I've always even as a kid I've always loved finding Easter eggs in a game, and I've always been obsessed with audio. So I even as a kid I liked finding the funny like little voice line snippets of when you do something dumb, things like that. So I am gonna hide things in this game, and
Oh no.
they're not gonna be like Call of Duty Easter eggs where you have to like do 20 backflips, throw your computer in the water, like weird stupid stuff. It'll be just simple things that'll have like a rarity of like 1 in like 500. So you'll never know if something actually will cause the Easter egg to happen. I've told Travis what one of them is going to be, and he loves it. He thinks it's hilarious.
It's
It's
awesome
gonna be
game.
funny. Yeah,
The hunt begins.
yeah. It's not in. Yeah, I will say it's not in yet. It will be in,
Oh, okay.
and it's yeah. Don't go on your hunt now. It's not in at the moment. We have to do some things first. But it will be. It's gonna be. I'm only gonna put it on one specific map. and it's gonna be funny. But yeah, it's gonna be great. There's gonna be a lot of dumb things, and in like 5 years, I really want it to be one of those things to where like 10 years later, somebody found one of these things that nobody's ever found, and I'm still getting messages from Sergio about it. Be great. That would make my day.
Hell
We're
yeah.
gonna have a STF Easter egg hunt.
There you go.
The day we find out about it.
There you go. Like I said, I'm not
The
gonna announce.
moment you tell us that you've released that Easter egg, we are all looking for that thing.
Oh, I'm not telling you. I'll tell you. I'll tell you between the next update and any update after, there will be at least one Easter egg, and it is going to
Dan
be
narrows it down.
the way I think about this. This is a mature game. It's not going to be so. Think of it that way. It's not going to be anything like vulgar, but think of more adult humor a little bit, and that's what it's going to be. It's
Love that.
It's gonna be funny.
Copy said. It's not an AI farting. Okay, copy.
No, well, I mean that's something now you gave me an idea. So
What I'm hearing is they will yell "Tactical Timmy" at me.
maybe. So okay, I'll tell you one. It'll be like 1 in 1,000. So you know the really corny, cheesy lines right now. I might have to run this by Sergio, just because some people might think it is racist, but I think it's funny as hell. The current Middle Eastern voice lines that are in the game that
Yeah.
are just done in English. I'm gonna keep one in the funniest one. I'm gonna try to find the funniest one. And I'm gonna keep it, and I'm gonna make it like one out of every 1,000 times that line gets said. It'll be that one.
I love that.
Brother, you have my permission. Go ahead, be racist.
Because
it's
I
a-
think it's not even the fact of making fun of like the dialect. It's just the fact that we allowed something so bad to be in the game that I wanted to stay in the game. So Ground Branch can never forget it.
Hell yes, it's a.
Some wonderful Arabic speakers that we used.
Yeah,
to
actually, we
play.
have a couple right now. Actually, Viper and Phantom.
Well,
Brother, go ahead. You have my express permission. I am waiting.
I will tell you, I have some really good actors already lined up for my all voice lines I need. I have a huge document
Oh
full
shit.
full of actors to add. Not like 500 or anything like that, but a good chunk. And so there's gonna be some things like you know the line that I think is it Russian where they just randomly switch to English in a really bad English accent that sounds Russian.
Yeah.
That one line is supposed to play very rarely, not super rare, but very rarely. That guy is actually a U.S. soldier who travels the world translating for like diplomats and stuff like that, and he knows Russian. And so I told him, please put on a Russian accent trying to imitate an English accent, but very poorly, and that's what he came up with. So it was great. It was great. I'm very upset about this. We had an actual Russian that lived in Russia, but because of what's going on in Russia, we couldn't pay him. We'd have to send money to like 3 banks in China, then that bank sends it to this bank halfway across to Dubai or something like that, and then to like smaller. It just got a headache. So we were just like, we're not dealing with this. It was unfortunate because I wanted all my actors to be authentic.
Oh, nothing's happened.
Like my Middle Eastern actors, they actually live in the Middle East. Like in our sessions, when I was interviewing them, we would have the call to prayer going off, and we'd have to sit there and be quiet and stuff. And so it was, yeah, I like because they know the culture as well, so they know what to put behind. Like we got corrected on, hey, yeah, this is old slang. You want this kind now. This is newer, so this is what you would hear now. This is what like you would hear back in like the 70s and 80s, stuff like that. And so it things are a bit more authentic this go around.
That's great to hear, but I just want to tell you one thing. It really, really depends on exactly which country in the Middle East because they are all like extremely different, and it's terrifying.
So we went. So where they're from, I didn't do any kind of like filter for that. So they're just from the Middle East. But the language that we all agreed on that they're going to use, I don't know the name of it, but it's like the uniform language that's like taught, that's like spoken on kids show, like little kids shows, like diplomatic radio. They use it stuff. So everybody, no matter where you're at, can understand what's being said. So we're using. We all agree that we're going to use that one just so.
Oh yeah, you're using just Arabic Fusha, which is basically just the most official, most formal language you can use.
Yeah,
But
that
like
way. That way we don't get any like, oh, he's actually using this. That's not from this location. So we just went the safe route and just picked the one that could be heard in any location.
I mean, like, fair enough. But one thing that's really unfortunate for people like you, like, unfortunately, you have to be put in this position. Just the pronunciation differences between the regions might be a bit off-putting. Like me as an Egyptian, we have a very completely different pronunciation to people in like Saudi or Kuwait, and it can be very off-putting if you're trying to do it in game.
Yeah, see, and that's what I don't like. That's why I really would like a translator in the sessions with me. That way, who knows multiple dialects. That way, they can go, "Hey, this actually should sound a little bit more like this. That's a little bit too X, Y, Z." Like we have somebody, you guys might know him. He's a big member of the Ground Branch community, Rangda. He's a Russian, and he corrected some of our. I sent him our Russian script, and he corrected some of the translations. He's like, yeah, that's too formal. That's too textbook. It wouldn't be said like this. It would be shorthand. Blah 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 blah. This, that, and the other. So he
Yeah, I
helped
noticed
out a
that.
lot. Yeah,
That's
he helped.
fantastic.
That's our Russian. Yeah, I feel like is going to be our best one, because the same thing came with our Spanish. Our one of them is from like Panama. No, it's like deep South America. And then another one is from West South America. None of them are from Mexico in or any shape of the mat. Not even close. They're so far away that they're dialects. And luckily enough, I have an Italian wife who has both Spanish, South American, and Italian in her, so I can hear the difference in some of the dialects, and I was able to correct some things. But there was some that I was just like, let's roll the dice, and hope, let's pray
Yes.
that it'll work. But I will say our Middle Eastern is going to be by far translated the best out of everything.
I mean, hey, if you ever need help, me and Viper would gladly do it for free. I'm being honest.
Hey, that'll definitely I'll let Sergio and them know. I mean, I'm sure they're gonna want to like double check to test to make sure and stuff like that. Just go dot all the I's and cross the T's, things like that. And
Yeah, of course, that's understandable.
but yeah, and see, and that's what I was telling Travis this like a month or so ago. I like when we get the community involved in some decisions. I've always loved that about indie games, because that's what we are. Even though Microprose is a bigger company than Blackfoot Studio, we're still an indie company. Microprose is still an indie company. Um, they don't have hundreds of people working on a game. So seeing game companies get their community involved, especially live game companies like ours, get the community involved in some decisions, it really strengthens the community. So I prefer if Sergio agrees with it that somebody from the community help. That's why we got Rangda. Somebody from that way they know the vision. It's not just some random guy we're pulling in. They have the passion for the game and all this stuff, so they're gonna want it to be perfect. So I'll definitely let Sergio know and see what he says.
Yeah,
Right,
and plus
sick.
they have somewhat, let's say, uh, n- non-legal labor laws, so you can work them to the bone.
Oh goodness, Tiki.
Of course, Tiki is the one suggesting that, bro. Get away from me. I need a fucking restraining order.
Phantom, hold on. Zach, just a disclaimer.
Yeah.
Anything that comes out of 2-3 Tiki's mouth, STF does not claim. He is like the redheaded stepchild of STF.
Oh, I'm the just for like I'm very formal when it comes to this. Even if you guys say, "Oh no, we could play for years," and I will always be formal just because I separate my distinctions between work and life. But I am the black sheep of the redheaded stepchild. Like I grew
Well, it's
up.
good to know that we can't.
Yeah, there's
say the
nothing
wrong
in it.
thing. Oh,
There's
Your parents didn't
nothing.
love you either.
Oh goodness.
Tiki,
Wait, you had
Tiki, I
parents?
swear to God, I'm gonna need a restraining order 6 feet away at all times. Anything that comes out of your mouth will be have you legal and liable in court. All right.
Oh goodness.
all right.
Hey,
Obviously,
Jester, Jester, what's Italian?
The tally
The
right
tally,
now.
excluding Thumper, Trapper, and Eagle, sits at 7,649.5 hours for all STF members collectively.
Holy shit.
So 318 days
Oh, more than that.
collectively, roughly, in game.
I don't have a
Hey,
problem,
that's
man. I
cool.
swear I'm not an addict.
Hey,
You
look,
are an
you can be
addict.
an addict all day. I'm trying to tell Sergio, like, we need to get microtransactions.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
that's like all these
and
people are addicted. Get them more addicted.
hey, but in STF being, helping you guys out and everything, we can get, a couple free transactions,
Oh yeah. I'll make sure you guys get a hoodie.
See that?
All right.
Open up our
So
own
this is why I've clicked
cryptocurrency.
trying to avoid this stuff onto him.
All right, gentlemen. Since we are done with the gaming session today, technically, I'm going to jump out. But
Yeah,
Oh,
I wanted to
you
say
guys
real
have
quick,
fun.
Main event, yeah.
really quick, thank you guys for showing up tonight, doing what needed to be done. Everybody was professional from what I could hear from when I was here. Unfortunately, my water heater decided to break the minute this started. But thank you guys. This was good.
Yay.
Absolutely, man. No problem.
And
Anytime.
thanks to Zach as well, like just coming in and just trying to give him much information as possible does really help a
Yes.
lot.
Yep, we
Really
appreciate it.
100%, yeah.
Oh, there's one more thing, Zach.
Yes.
Is there a way we can increase volume for people? Because right now it's way too low at the normal VoIP.
For
Like this
VoIP,
sound.
specifically for VoIP, or
Yeah,
you
like
mean just
this.
overall?
Just VoIP. Like radio is fine, but like talking in
Local.
proximity. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
got you. I can increase on my end in if everybody kind of is the same consensus that it's too low. Then yeah, I can increase the volume. I'll have to sit with Travis in our test server and have him. He hates me. I use him as a rag doll. I literally will have him just for like 30 minutes straight, just run in a line back and forth from me. That way I can do attenuation and make
See, I
sure
see.
everything like falls off properly. And he can't stand it, but he knows it has to be done.
I was thinking
So
more
I'll
like
have him
a.
do the same thing.
I was thinking more like a slider or something per person. I don't know if that's even doable because there is people with different mic qualities that join,
Oh,
right?
that is a good
So we
idea.
have people with like $10 mics and we have people with like $1,000 DAC and all that stuff, right? So it sounds
Yeah.
totally different in game. For some of them it's
Yeah.
super low and for some of them it's like super high.
Okay. Yeah. I'll talk to Chris about that.
Thank you so
Because I
much.
actually like that idea because like I play competitive games like Valorant and stuff and they have sliders for each person and it definitely helps out sometimes because there's some kids on there that like to shove their mics inside their mouth.
Yeah,
So
we know.
so it's good having those. I've never even thought of that. Well, I'll get VoIP fixed first, and then I'll get Travis to
Yeah.
Thank
add
you.
that.
I know I'm
Yeah,
adding
just
more to your plate,
increase
but
increase talking volume, decrease radio volume because holy shit, did my ears get fucking pierced.
Okay.
So on that note, with the radio volume, I think someone was going to mention this earlier, but in settings, audio, incoming radio, VoIP, if you change that to anything other than 100%, apply and exit the menu. Next time you open it, it's back at 100.
I literally said that, bro. Come on.
Oh yeah.
You
Fantastic.
got cut
Yeah.
out, so I wanted to bring it up again.
Okay, cool. Yeah. I'll keep that in mind. And something instead of adding, well, I might still ask to add individual sliders because what I could do is instead of adding individual sliders, is I just compress the audio for VoIP. So
yeah.
forcing
Like Discord does it? Yeah, that's
like
fine.
Discord. So like forcing everybody to stay within the same range, no matter how
Yeah.
quiet their mic is.
That's
or
even better.
not too loud.
Yeah.
I mean, I still do like because still hearing somebody who puts their mic all the way up against their mouth, even if it's compressed, it'll still be on the top end of the compression, and hearing that nonstop could get annoying. So I'll probably still ask Chris to add the individual volume as well on top of that.
Yay.
That would be amazing. Yeah, and even the ability to maybe
another-
put
with
people
the
over
rubber
100%. Go ahead, Mozzie.
Rubber banding?
Yeah, he's
with
in
the rubber
Australia.
banding, did you Did you want the video for that as well, or not really?
Oh
Just
no,
with-
we're
Okay, cool.
we know what we do know what the rubber band looks like. But it looks like Jester did send me the log files for it, so
Okay, cool.
that'll help. So I'll send that as well. Jester, I don't know if he'll ask you this, but he might, and it's I don't feel pressured, so you can say no to me, and I'll tell you that it's okay. But he might want to ask if he can watch the server live. Um, so either you could live stream the server, or he could have access to the server. He might ask that, but maybe not. That's just something just to just in case you don't like confrontation. He might ask that in the future. So don't feel awkward if you deny it. Like don't feel like we don't want to feel like we're overstepping. We're
No, no, no.
always like this is y'all's the way we see it, this is y'all's community.
Yeah.
We're invited guests, and so we are gonna ask, and if denied, that's fine. Like whatever you're not comfortable with, don't be afraid to because I've known people like that abuse those kind of people, and just want to let you know you can say no if you don't feel comfortable with that.
Oh, good, man. We appreciate it. Yeah, myself, Voodoo, and Aiko primarily have access to the box, I believe. So if any of us are available and y'all need to look, by all means.
Okay, cool. Because the only reason I said might want to look is because we don't have access to a Mac server, so it'll be something different for him to look at.
Oh, you mean like a Linux box? Is what you're talking about?
Well, just mainly just the server log as it's
Oh,
or
server
whatever
log.
or
Okay,
whatever
cool.
else he might. I wouldn't know. That's where my programming knowledge stops. Is I
I
can
see.
program a lot of stuff, but when it comes to servers, I have no clue. I'm like a fish. But yeah, so if there might be other stuff he wants to look at that's in the box or something like that, like settings, stuff like that. I don't know. So it might just be the server log, but it might not.
Sure.
Whatever.
I mean, I can put him in there. We can take a look. No biggie. There's running only ground branch right now.
Okay.
And yeah, not a problem.
Okay. Yeah, I think
It's
that'll
separated
help.
enough from all the other servers that it doesn't matter. Like it'll be
Okay.
fine.
Okay. So do y'all have a whole like server unit and it has separate or server box? Sorry, you guys rent an entire box and then partition them off for different servers.
Currently, that's the plan, but the ground branch is running on an older system, so it's basically a 2-core 4 GB system, right?
At the moment, I think that's all.
That's
Ground
plenty.
Branch really, yeah. Ground Branch
Yeah.
doesn't need more than that, so I wouldn't upgrade it. Waste resources.
Exactly.
I was just asking because my brother he used to run the #1 Gmod server back in the
Hmm.
day, and he did it for 4 years, and then he made a mistake of turning it off while he moved, and
Oh.
lost everybody. So yeah, I was like, yeah, that was stupid. But he was able to partition off like a portion of his box. This was when I was like 17,
Yeah.
and he basically gave me my own Minecraft server. And so that's why I was asking because I always thought that was cool.
Oh,
I never.
hell yeah.
Yeah, it's
people-
doable.
Yeah.
So our new system is going to be based on that, but we'll still be using like pterodactyl for Linux servers, which is a very easy client to like separate resources to
Yeah.
different games and whatnot. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. That's I like communities that I like being able to bounce around between different servers on communities. So do you guys just do Arma and Ground Branch, or do you do like Ready or Not and all the other kind of
Unofficially, we do a lot
Sims?
of those things. A lot of sims, yeah.
Operator, ready or not. I mean, any mill sim.
Ground.
We're gonna touch it.
Yes.
Ground Branch, Reforger, and Arma 3 are the only ones that we schedule events for or create, work on mods or whatever else for. But any mill sim, we don't really play COD and stuff unless we're messing around, or well, we
Yeah.
don't really play COD ever. But yeah, any mill sim, we're touching it.
For example,
we've recently started Battlefield 4 up again, which has been an absolute blast from the past. But we've been playing that for like a week and a half now.
And a few of us are into Gray Zone Warfare right now, so we play that quite a bit too.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I think I've played Gray Zone 1.
Calm down, Voodoo. Calm down, Voodoo.
Voodoo, you good, homie?
Voodoo's
was
drug
Voodoo's
just got
frothing at the
mentioned.
mouth.
So.
You can tell everybody's excited because everybody's talking at like a million miles an hour.
Yeah.
I've never heard you guys like that.
No, it's
You
good to
want
be
to do great
excited.
on
That makes
down.
me feel better. That means y'all are gonna play more, so it makes me feel better. But no, yeah, it's I somebody DM'd me. I don't know why they did this. I don't know if you guys had this fear, but somebody DM'd me once they found out about micropros, and I basically told them without telling them that micropros is going to be a good thing. We have access to a lot of resources, which makes us so much more efficient. I have access to some pretty cool things that I'm trying to persuade Sergio to let me play with. We'll see if he lets me have a little bit of fun, like a kid in a candy store. Because the fun part, believe it or not, the fun part of audio is going out and actively recording stuff. Unfortunately, they took over too late, and so I couldn't hand record gunshots, and so I'm upset about that. But I can hand record other things, because I know a lot of people on Fort Benning in the higher ranks ish. I wouldn't say like super or anything, but they already told me they would help me anytime I need to recorded gunshots. Like they would help me as long as I bought the ammo. They would bring the guns, and I was like,
Oh,
like
damn.
where we? I looked at him in the face. I've known him. He's known me since I was 4. He's a major, sergeant major, something like that. I don't remember. He's a communications officer in the, or he just retired. He was a ranger in the like uh, uh one of the upper ranger teams where like when he left, he had to leave in the middle of the night and he couldn't tell anybody where he was going, kind of thing. Um, but he was a communications officer. He's the one who taught me how to build computers because that's what he would do out in the field. He would find random parts just laying around to build communication devices. It's pretty cool. But I looked at him and I was like, where can I stop? Like, can I get a rocket launcher? And I really want a new rocket
Heimers?
launcher. I was
Where
like,
is the hard limit on this? Come on.
that's what I told him. I was like, can I just for like shits and giggles, can you take me up in a helicopter just so I can shoot rockets out of it? Like, I don't need to record that one, but like, let me
I'll fucking pay for the
blow.
rockets.
Let me. Oh yeah, bullshit. Let me blow like the government's $1.8 million rocket. Let me do it.
Oops, mic was off. Got to do it again.
Oh, I missed it. The microphone didn't pick that one up. Oh, I wasn't recording.
Third time for sure, guys.
But no, he did tell me it'd be more like he could bring grenades if I wanted and stuff like that, and grenade launchers. But things like rockets, miniguns, stuff like those he couldn't
Crew
bring.
serve stuff, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, you basically tell me I can't play and have fun. He's like, but I can bring like PKMs. I was like, but I want a minigun. I want to blow stuff up. A PKM, that's just a faster gun. I don't care about that. I want a minigun, and he wouldn't let me have it. So that one's out of luck. I could buy a minigun, like one of the really tiny ones. I don't know if you guys seen those. Like a lot of
Yes, yeah.
have you seen the like the survivalists or the preparists in America that buy like the consumer Humvees or Jeeps and attach like the mini guns on top because they're
Yes.
about like a good 2 feet long. The barrels are still pretty big, but nowhere near it's like a 25th the size of a normal size minigun. It's
Oh, wow.
hilarious. Yeah, and they in America you can buy them. You just give up your right to privacy. When you start buying those kind of weapons, technically the government can come in your house anytime they want. They just show up at your door, say, "Hey, let me in." That's all they have to do. But they don't. They generally don't unless you start popping up in places you don't need to be popping up in. But those things are expensive. They're like, I think like $200,000. I was like, that's a small house.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't.
I think I saw somebody like put a fucking flamethrower top mounted onto like some sort of pickup truck.
Yes. That's my wife won't let me build a flamethrower. I tried.
Oh, big sad,
See,
big sad.
I was outside because I was recording for this other project I had before Ground Branch. I was recording like magic stuff, and I had this huge bonfire going, and that's when I was like, let's make a flamethrower, and I started getting everything needed.
Yes, you do.
And wait, what?
As you
As you
do.
do.
Yeah, exactly, as you do. And I started coming in the house and grabbing different things and different like pipes and like I had a bunch of metal pipes and stuff, like short ones, long ones. Just grabbing anything that I think I could make something out of. And my wife was getting confused because I was coming outside with stuff I can't burn. And that's when she came outside, was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Building a flamethrower." She's like, "No."
Why not?
No,
L1.
you
That's
don't.
that's the funniest, most realist thing ever.
I did kind of go back and forth with her for a minute. I was like, but I really want to record. This is gonna be a lot of fun. I was like, I'll be fine. Don't worry. And she's like, I know you're not gonna die, but I like you with eyebrows and a beard. So no. I was like, I kind of just gave up. But then when she went inside, I threw a bunch of things I shouldn't to in the fire, and they exploded, and I recorded it, and it was great.
Hell yeah.
So you got what you needed to anyway. Good job.
Yeah, I did. I got what I needed to anyways. Just a more dangerous way, to be honest. I
Also,
could have
please,
been
please
hit.
tell me her response was just no, just a flat no, not even like shock. Please tell me the response was just like a flat no.
Oh, to me building a flamethrower? Yeah, her response, but like she cut me off. She knew what I was doing. That like the second I said flame, she cut me off. She's like, no. I was like, but why? And she's just like, you're not gonna do that. She wasn't upset. She wasn't shocked by what I was. She knew what I was doing. She knew I was, because this isn't new to her. It's me doing dumb stuff, and now that I'm older, I'm 30, and now that I'm 30, I don't do that kind of stuff.
Damn.
I don't do that stuff as much anymore. I still do it, but so
Baby.
now it's more shocking.
If you wanted to build a flamethrower, I'd let you, as long as I get to use it.
Thanks.
Oh goodness.
He's gonna fucking do that now.
I mean, now that was a few years. That was like 5 years ago when I was in my 20s and I was afraid. Now I'm 30. She's been with me for 15 years. If I want to build a flamethrower, I'm gonna go build me a damn flamethrower. And she's gonna yell at me, and then she's gonna go, "Well, you can sleep on the couch." And I was like, "I bought the bed, so I'm sleeping on the bed."
Oh.
And I know she's not gonna sleep on the couch, so then she's just over there angry. And then she looks at me. She's like, "Did you really build a flamethrower?" I was like, "Yeah." And she's like, "All right, did you burn anything?" I was like, "No." She's like, "All right," and then she gets over it. Now at this point, she just kind of lets me do my thing, and just hopes she gets enough in the insurance money.
Okay, bro. Damn.
I do want to, if Ground Branch does anything like really crazy in the future, like big cinematics and stuff like that at any point, because I don't know, I don't even know what's all planned for Ground Branch, and Travis kind of keeps it close to the chest, but or anything Micro Pros, because I offered Micro Pros to be a floating sound designer as well. I told him that what I really want to do is get military vehicles and record the sounds of those, like ride around in military vehicles. That'd be a lot of fun. Yeah, I just want to shoot guns and ride in military vehicles. I want to have fun recording. All my friends who work at I have friends at like Square Enix and stuff, and they're posting on Instagram like all this stuff. Like I have a buddy at Bungie when they were recording on the racetrack, and they were recording these fast freaking cars flying down the racetrack, and I was just really jealous because that looked a lot of fun. But I do appreciate everybody coming out. I am probably gonna go watch some Rick and Morty before I go to bed.
Yeah, of course.
Sounds like a good plan.
Hold on.
It was fun.
Final tally.
Huh? What final tally?
Yeah, final tally.
Oh, you're asking. Oh, okay.
What's the final tally?
What? I don't know how to answer that question.
I have no idea what.
He's doing a tally of how many hours we have.
Spectre Task Force collectively, all the operatives plus Hoot, it's in reserve, sits at 9,618.9 hours, which is 400.7875 days.
That's a lot.
That is a little over a year and a quarter.
It's Ground Branch,
That is
too.
a year and plus 1/3.
Damn.
Dude,
That's
our
a
significant
lot.
others hate us, except for August.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
August found the cheat code.
Significant other is here. Yeah.
Imagine having a significant other fucking crazy. I'm gonna go cry in the corner now.
Oh goodness.
that's a lot of playtime.
We have fun here.
I can
I'm
see
on
that.
vacation. I don't give a shit.
I can see that. Oh, I get yelled at on vacation, and yeah, it's great. And then yeah, it was fun. Like when that crash happened, when like all audio was crashing left and right. I was in Florida, and I got a text from I think Sergio, and he's like, "Hey, what'd you push?" I was like, "This." He was like, "Well, it broke everything." I was like, "Oh."
Oh.
And then and he wasn't actually yelling at me. He was just like, "Yeah, just wanted to let you know. Do you know what we can do?" And I was like, "Let me think about it." And then he's like, "Don't worry about it. This, that, and the other." And that's when Travis started yelling at me for trying to fix a problem while I was on vacation. And I was like, "Travis, just let me call you so I can explain what to do." And he's like, "No, shut up." So I just waited until everybody went to sleep and called the only person who's awake, which is Chris. I was like, "Chris." He's like, "What?" I was like, "I'm on vacation. It's 2 o'clock in the morning, and I need you to do this for me." And so Chris is the one who fixed it. That way, that way I could feel at ease while I was on vacation, because it was driving me nuts.
Dude, I love my
awesome.
ADHD like bursts of motivation.
Yep, that's what it's blamed on. Even Travis was blamed it on. I was like, my wife was like, I was actually on vacation with my mom, my wife, my kids, and her husband. And my mom looked me in the face. She's like, "You need to calm down." And I was like, "But I need it fixed." I was like, I was like, I'm half thinking about going and buying a laptop just so I can fix it. And my mom she was like, "That's your ADHD. Please do not go buy a laptop." I was like, "But I need it fixed now." I was like, I'm
No, mom, I don't
upset.
need to calm down. I don't need sleep. I don't need a fucking a cup of tea. I need to fix this now.
Oh yeah, there are coffee mugs. Just every day, I go back upstairs with like 6 coffee mugs because I forget there's one down here from the morning when I go back upstairs, and then I make another cup of coffee. And yeah, I work all day, and I'm obsessed with it. It's the only thing my ADHD has never unfocused on. So my wife hates it. She's glad I found my passion, but she hates the fact that I'm always thinking about Ground Branch. Like we're watching TV and I'm on my phone. She's like, "Ground Branch?" I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "What is it?" I was just like, I'm just looking up stuff, ideas and stuff like that. She goes, "So you're
Well,
not even answering any questions?" I was like, "No." I was just like, "There's a bunch of ideas, so I'm taking notes on my phone and then looking up references." And
well,
she's
she
like,
hates it. We appreciate it for what it's worth.
Yes. Man's got his
I
priorities straight, bro.
appreciate your
We love you.
sacrifice.
Yes, it was it's fun. It's funny. She's come to terms with it, so she just accepts it at this point. As long as I'm just there and present. Cuz
You
I
know
can
what they
tell her
say? If
what's
you can't beat
happening.
them, join them.
That's right. That's right. I told her she should play and she's like, I'm not going to play." I was like, "But you should just play Ground Branch." I was just like, "I'm not going to play." I tried to get my son to play. I got him to play when I first started when he was 9. And he's like, "I don't like this game." I was like, "Why?" He goes, "It's hard." I was like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "I don't understand what anybody's saying." I was like, "Then ask." He's like, "But they're gonna be annoyed." I was like, "No, they won't." I was like, Just follow, be the last person in line, make sure nobody's coming up behind you, and then when you stop, just ask questions." And then he's like, "How do I do this and this? Why am I so slow at shooting?" I was like, "'Cause you're not in the ready position." And he's
Because your
like,
motor skills haven't developed yet.
I should have told him that, but now he's at the age where he's about to be 13, so now he's at the age to where like insulting his gameplay ability, that'll take an effect.
Oof.
Yeah. So
Nice.
Yeah, no,
so
my dad used to do that a lot whenever I was like playing on the PlayStation when he was on the couch watching me and he would like tell me what to do and I was just like, "Oh, how about you go and play, please? Fucking entertain me."
Oh yeah, see that's the best part, and this is what my wife said because we had the same experience, and she's like, "The best part is if he challenges you, it's gonna be an actual challenge." And I was like, so one day we sat down and we played Rocket League, and because he got into Rocket League for like a little bit, I was like, "Okay, we'll play some Rocket League," and yeah, it didn't go the way he thought it would. And I was just like,
Yeah,
"I
there it
told you."
is.
I was like, "I
All
told you."
nerds, dude.
I was
We
like,
got you.
Yep.
I was like, my dad's dad had to be tougher and buffer than my dad at all ages. I was like, now I have to be tougher, buffer, and better at video games. I was like, that's the dad now. So you're not gonna be better than me.
if at any point I ever have kids praying, I am 100% gonna just grind out every game I have just so I can be better than them.
Don't have kids.
Don't have kids? All right. So,
I love my kids.
That came out of nowhere.
Love
Yeah.
my kids. They're amazing. They're great. I wouldn't trade them for the world. I would make the same mistakes again just to have them. But they drive me insane. They drive me up the wall. For April Fool's this year, I was on the
here we go.
toilet. My son, this isn't even an April Fool's joke. This is just like it's like he watched Jackass and was like, I'm gonna do some of that. I was on the toilet.
That's a great way to start a sentence.
Yeah, exactly. I was sitting down taking a dump, minding my own business because it's April Fool's. I really don't participate. It's not that it's boring because I can't do what I want to do to my son because it's too aggressive. So I don't participate until he's like 15. Then I'll start messing with him. So I'm sitting there. He opens the door, has a wad of toilet paper and peanut butter.
Oh
Starts,
no.
and he has like they're like in little balls. He has like 5 of them and starts chucking them at me while I'm on the toilet. Oh yeah, it was great. It was.
It was well planned too. Damn.
I was about to say.
I was prepared.
I gave him. I was like, dude, that was good. I was like, but I was like, you want to know my April Fool's joke? And he's like, what? I said, I'm not cleaning that. So he spent the rest of the day like getting peanut butter out of cracks and crevices in the floor. I was like, yeah, have fun with that. Next time you want to do something that dumb, think about the aftermath before and then see if it's worth it. And he looked me dead in my eyes. He looked me dead in my eyes. I asked when I said if it was worth it. He goes, "Oh yeah, it was worth it." I was like, it's great. It's great.
I had
All right, notes taken.
I had something similar happen recently, except it was an old lady with wads of shit. So.
Oh, your EMT job. Yeah, job.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're an
that
EMT.
doesn't-
My wife's a nurse, and she. This she comes home telling me stories I don't want to hear. I really don't. They're not even like, oh yeah, this dude came in with his arm half off. Like I shoved my hand in his chest and massaged his, like nothing cool. I'd have thought that was cool as shit. No, she comes home telling me how, like you said, old people flinging shit. This dude trying to punch her while she's trying to insert a catheter, which I mean, I don't blame him. This one dude,
Understandable reaction.
exactly. This one dude getting pissed because some lady didn't bring him ice, so he yanked out his catheter. Our EMT friend here can tell you that at the end of a catheter is a fucking balloon. It's not just a straight tube.
Oh yeah, did his tip get pulled off?
No, it didn't pull off his tip, but it bled. He just lacerated the internal tissue.
That
the little
note,
tube
I'm
at the
ending
end.
the
And I'm
stream.
not going to sleep today.